Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for UFC fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and today I'll be getting you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. Here at Fighting Stats, we have exclusive UFC stats not available anywhere else, giving us a huge edge over the sportsbooks that help us make money long term. Here at Fighting Stats, we also track how often they throw that left jab or that right hook from southpaw, how often they're moving back, or how much time is spent in side control versus full mount. We have all of that information, but that's not it. We pair that with our tape study here. We're going to go through the fights. We're going to watch for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies to help you get prepared for the upcoming UFC fights. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. I'm your host, Art C. Thank you very much for watching. It's 2025. It's the first card of 2025. It's Amanda Ribas versus Mackenzie Dern. If you are new to the stream, I am trying to live bet. Last 2024, we had a great year live betting on UFC. So if you're new here, don't worry. I'll tell you what to bet. I'll tell you when to bet it. Just get your books open. Just keep in mind that what you're seeing and what I'm saying, there is a little bit of a lag in terms of what you see on YouTube or the screen. I think Twitter's a little bit faster. I'm streaming from there as well, so you might get real time in terms of updates there. But I'll have my betting sites open. I have some on mobile, some on tablets. I have electronics everywhere. I have the screen here in front of me, so I can't show the screen for copyright purposes. They're going to take all that stuff down, but I will do a play-by-play. I'll tell you what to bet on it, and we'll make money together. So join me in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. I'll feel free to answer anything that I can. We are watching the prelims. Overall, I think we had a fairly decent prelim. We didn't have a ton of action on a lot of the fights, but our biggest bet, Thiago Moises, that came through at minus 150. We had 1,500 or 3 units on that. Made 2 units off of that. We had some smaller bets. We did have Nicole Cagliari money line as the underdog. I thought she would grapple a little bit more. She wasn't able to get the takedown, so that's there. In terms of live betting, though, I'm 2-0 on the prelims in live betting. A little bit juicy odds in terms of what we got. Juiced odds, I would say. We did get. Let me see. Let me go back. We got Fatima Klein, minus 345. She was minus 800 to start the fight. I believe there was some grappling exchange in there. It dropped briefly to minus 345. Then she got up and then finished later. So we were not able. So we were able to avoid paying the minus 800 pre-fight. Able to get the minus 345 live. And then I think the other one, we got Karaskadi Inersta. She was also minus 345. I thought she won round one. It looked like she was going to win round two there, and then won that. So 2-0 in live betting today. Let's get this started. Oh, we're on TD props. Yeah, let me see the touchdown. We had sorry, not touchdowns. We had a bunch of takedown props. I gotta go through and highlight or go through and grade all of them there. But we do have some DraftKings takedown props. We got every kind of props that you can imagine. So let's get this started here. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me show you there. Okay, so I'm gonna have FanDuel here on the left. I'm gonna have DraftKings here on the right. I'm gonna be betting them on my phone though. Maybe on FanDuel I can drive live bet it here, just because I have some issues live betting it on the screen here. So I'll live bet from mobile. I also have this clock here. So what I'll do is I'll write the fighters' names down. I'll tell you. I'll start the timer when the actual round starts, so you can follow along, get an idea of what I'm seeing when I'm seeing it, and go from there. But again, there is a little bit of a delay on YouTube, on Instagram. Keep that in mind. And again, Twitter's a little bit faster, so it might be worth it to go there, but you're not getting the visuals there. So, all right. Overall 2024, I think I had a great year. I was up about 50,000 in pre-fight bets and another 50,000 in live bets. I'll go through my record thereafter, but pretty good year overall. So 2025, I think I'm expecting even bigger things. I'm keeping the unit size the same, just because some of the limits on some of the sites are only $100 to 250 to 500. So I want to be able to hit those bets and still make them sort of count there. So the rest of the cards, the next card coming up, Euros Medic Penahele Soriano. So let's get into the breakdown. What I'll do pre-fight is I'll highlight some of our fighting stats. I'll tell you some of the lines there, and then we can watch the fight together. So they're still doing some promos there. I'll talk through the promos. You don't have to listen to there. But here we have Euros Medics here on the blue side, Penahele Soriano on the red side there. Euros Medics is going to be a little bit taller, going to have 3 inches of height. Looks like Puna is going to have 1 inch of reach. Worth noting though, Euros Medic did fight at lightweight at some point, and Punahele used to fight at middleweight. He has dropped down. I think they're meeting at 170. So uh, just at a high level here, Euros Medic's probably going to be categorize him as a distance striker. 63% of his strikes coming at a distance, 23% of them on the ground, and 14% in the clinch. Overall distance striking accuracy, 52% striking accuracy at a distance, 72 on the ground. Target, he is a big head hunter. 77% of his targets going towards the head, 52% head strike accuracy. That's pretty good. He does have 5 knockdowns in the UFC, which is also pretty good considering he doesn't have a ton of fights in the UFC. Leg target, he also goes to the legs at about 7%. He is not a big grappler. He's only attempted 2 takedowns. One of them have been successful there. So on Punahele Soriano, he's more of a brawler type guy. He did do wrestling in high school. Head strike defense overall, 39% head strike defense, not great. Body strike defense, 82 to the body, and leg kick, 92. Overall takedown defense, again, I don't think Medic's going to shoot for a takedown. Not really relevant, but overall 62% takedown defense. He has been knocked down once there. On the Puna side there, yeah. Puna side, you can see more a little bit. It's going to be skewed from that last fight, but 47% of his strikes coming at a distance, 46% on the ground there. Overall distance striking accuracy of 42%. You can see that his target breakdown a little bit more balanced, 51% head strike accuracy, 82% body strike accuracy, and 71% leg kick accuracy there. Overall, 12 and 6 in takedowns, so overall 50% takedown accuracy. Whereas on the Euros Medic side, he has given up 8 takedowns on 18 attempts. He's also been knocked down in the UFC there. Overall head strike defense, 33% here. So, noting that they're coming out, I won't go into detail too much in terms of the breakdown, but this is going to be Euros Medic's probably going to be the better technical striker, I think. Soriano's going to more load up on his strikes, throw more hooks. You'll see him go wider, and Medic is more down the middle. I think Medic has a little bit more kicking arsenal as well. The thing with Soriano is last fight he moved down to welterweight, and he looked actually pretty good moving down. He fought a guy though, and he actually went grappling heavy. We really hadn't seen that type of strategy from him before, so it's interesting to see if he starts pulling that out, if he tries to go for the takedown. But if you watch the Medic fight there, in that fight, he showed some really good get-ups when he did get taken down. So I'm going to say that it's probably not a great idea for Punahele to grapple early, because I do think that Medic, if he gets up, then it's going to zap the cardio a little bit more than he's used to. So keep an eye on that. We're going to be watching for Puna's cardio. I do think that Medic can take over into the later rounds. So rounds 2, rounds 3 for Euros Medic is not a bad look. Considering the history of Puna gassing, again, he looked great in the last one, but he did move down, and he did have a lot of top time, right? He got the takedown, he rode control. His opponent was trying to play BJJ off his back, so he didn't really have a lot of scramblings, get-ups, takedowns, get-ups, things like that. So keep that in mind. That's going to be more taxing on the cardio than just sitting in full guard, running on some top control, right? So overall, couple of fight lines here. If we go over to DraftKings, I'll highlight. I'll open this up a little bit. There is some value on the Puna side. I think it's a little bit closer. Euros Medic has been cracked a couple of times. Punahele does throw pretty hard there, but again, he does have some cardio issues. I think that Euros Medic's going to be a little bit technically better. But Puna's live to KO at any point. So you could take a look at Punahele KO. Submission, I don't think it really hits. Like, if Puna gets the fight down to the ground, I don't think he's going to get the submission. He might ride it out. So Puna by decision is possible if he gets the 3 rounds of top time, or at least works in the grappling. If you do go over here to fighter props, let me show you here. Here's where the significant strikes are. Significant strikes. Let's go to takedowns. So they have the Puna takedowns at 1.5 takedowns. Euros Medics again 0.5. So they're not expecting Medics to get a takedown. I'm not either. They're expecting Soriano to get 1 takedown. If that happens, it's probably going to be in round number 1. So we might get a good live bet spot on Euros Medics. So that's why I haven't really loaded up or really played anything yet on this side. I'm expecting Puna's best round to be round number 1. If for whatever reason Puna can't get the takedown, or if I see him start to slow down, or if Medic can start using the kicks, then I'm going to be looking to live bet Euros Medics. But if Puna comes out, starches him right away, then we haven't lost anything. We're safe from a bonk from Puna there. Um, I'm expecting the fight to go under. So if you wanted to play a total, the under 2.5 minus 150, not a bad look. But I think Puna's pretty durable. He does have a decent sized chin, not size chin, but he has a good chin. Takes some big strikes. So a Euros Medic decision wouldn't surprise me as well. He's going to be the better striker. If Puna can sort of survive, he'll probably get out volumed on the feet. So keep that in mind there. So let's get set up here. I got to log into all my accounts. So they are in the octagon. And again, I'll read it out there. I'll get these sites loaded up. We're going to put Medic on the right side or on the red corner. And we're going to put Puna on the blue corner here there. We'll go from there. All right. Let me pull up the chat that I have. What's going on? Everybody is here. Thank you, guys. All right. So I can log into DraftKings here. I'm going to move this one over for just a second. Okay, I'm going to try to put this one here. Okay, so we're going to go live. We're going to go here. The hardest part for me is my DraftKings account is pretty limited. They've limited what I can bet, how I can bet. They're limiting like how many times I can bet. So normally I might take a side and then I might come in on the other side and live bet it though, or I might arb on a different site there. So DraftKings, just keep it in mind. You might see me try to live bet DraftKings, but it might not go through. Sometimes they give me $3 a max bet, and sometimes they can give me 500 or 1,000. So keep that in mind as we bet. FanDuel is open. We should be okay there. Once it comes in, I'll load that up there. What do you guys have in the chat? Let me know what you guys are rooting for. So live in game. Okay. So those ones should come up. I find DraftKings doesn't show all that stuff there. Okay, so I'm logged in here. I'm logged in there. We're going to start the timer. Poon is going to be in the white trunks. Medic going to be in the camo black trunks. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, they're off. All right, both guys going to stand southpaw here. Watch the outside low kick. Medic threw a jab. Poon to try to counter over top with the left hand. Jab misses there from Medic. Inside kick. Oh, Puna throwing some big bombs right away. Looks like he might have been eye poked a little bit. Now I'm going to try to log into the sites. Still southpaw to southpaw. Oh, knocked out. Puna knockout. Oh, wow. Oh, he's out. He's out long time. Puna Heli knockout round 1. Oh, I couldn't even get the live set site. Told you, he's live for a bomb. Medic's been rocked. I wanted to play Medic, but I'm glad I didn't play it pre-fight. I was hoping to get in live, and Puna's on a little bit of a streak now, man. Wow, that was fast. Too bad we can't Puna with the push-ups there. Well, Puna Heli, round 1 KO. Apologies because we couldn't get any live betting opportunities, but that's part of the game. And again, the education piece, I did want to take Medic. I did think he was the better striker, and I passed because I knew I could come in, maybe get it live. Yeah, Medic went to a 2 to the body, and then Puna Heli runs forward, grabs the 2, and then the 2 puts him down. It looks like he was out ground and pound on top, and then the referee steps in. Oh, yeah, he switches there. So Puna Heli covers the distance pretty well. You'll see that he throws the 2 from southpaw, and then he steps into orthodox, throws another 2. Normally, Medic thinks he's out of range, and he catches him with the 2 on the right chin there. Drops him. Medic a little bit chinny. It's probably the next time we might not get that line there. So let me see what you guys said in the chat. You guys said welcome. Yes. Hello. Hello. 3 for 3 on takedowns. Yes, we are. MA63 says, I hate fight nights. I don't mind these ones. You know what? It's like It's 7 o'clock my time. By the time the card ends, I can still do stuff. The night's not gone. Um, we'll see. The pay per view is a little bit more bigger. There's more eyes on the pay per view, but we'll see. I think the other underdogs are going to win. We'll see. Puna's an underdog. He cashed in, so that was a good call there. Uh, Medic prevent being hugged for 3 rounds. I guess not. That one went there. All right. LFG, let's fucking go. And then I'll start. Do you only bet live, DK live? So I bet on FanDuel. I bet on DraftKings mostly. I do have to work to get a Caesars account. But I find that those are the sites where I mainly get the best lines. Sometimes, like, I go over to like Bet Online. I'll try to bet on Bet Online, and I see a nice line. I try to bet it, and then I put $500. It'll circle, circle, circle. Then they'll move the line and say, "Hey, did the line move? Did you still want to bet on it?" And it's like, I'm just moving the lines for you. As soon as the big bet comes in, they start moving it based on the way that I want to go. I feel like I could never get any money down on Bet Online, so I tend to stay away from them. I find DraftKings and FanDuel are the best to live bet if you are looking to live bet. Um, Again, feel free to leave any comments in the chat. I'll try to answer them as the night goes on. All right, so that one was quick. I got this. Look, the timer's still going there. We're gonna reset that. We can move on to the next fight. Yeah, DraftKings probably says, do they accept fast? That's probably the biggest thing for DraftKings, is that they're pretty good with their processing of the bets. No spinning there, and then something happens, things like that. So DraftKings kind of the way to go. Where to next? Let's talk about some of the bets that are coming up. I wasn't watching the game. Somebody messaged me and said my NFL bet came through. That's good. Yeah, they're winning. Houston's winning 20-6 in NFL. I haven't been watching it, but we did take over 1.5 field goals. I'm assuming that it's 2 field goals, 2 touchdowns, so it's probably there. I almost bet 3 field goals, but I said, let it go. But yeah, could be. Chargers get another takedown. They're within 13, 21. Yeah, okay. So Chargers need 2 takedowns to win. Next fight, we're gonna go to Austin Bashi. Okay, I'll bring it up topology for this one. Bashi coming off of the Contender Series there, so we don't have a ton of stats for him. And then we have Christian Rodriguez. So I'm just trying to do 3 things at one time. So I think back to Christian Rodriguez. Hold on, let me bring up his thing here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Lots of screens. Results. Okay, so let's talk about Christian Rodriguez, sort of what we've seen, right? Here. Okay, so we'll start with Christian Rodriguez. 11-2 in the UFC, right? He does have those 2 losses, one coming from submission, one coming from decision, right? So in that last fight, he did fight Julian Rosa. Julian Rosa gets him with the guillotine. That's pretty much Julian Rosa's go-to move. All of those front chokes, he has those long arms. It's not a surprise that he got submitted there. That's sort of fine. I call him the prospect killer because he fights Isaac Delgarian, he fights Cameron Simon, he fights Raul Rosas. All of them are great prospects, just like Bashi is. And you can see here he did win all of those fights by decision. The thing with the Delgarian fight, I thought Delgarian won that. He should have won that. I think Rodriguez won without actually throwing anything, or Bulgarian had, that was it. Bulgarian had like 4.5 minutes of control time, and ended up losing the fight in the round. So that was a little bit surprising. But overall, like for Christian Rodriguez, he's slimy. He's hard to hold down. Rodriguez, UFC stats. His takedown defense not great, but he does get up pretty quickly. He's very hard to hold down, right? Bulgarian got him down 7 times. Simon, he was the one that used the grappling there, right? So I think his get up game is pretty good. I think his defensive wrestling is there, right? Bulgarian goes 7 of 16, actually slowing down a little bit into round 3. So if you go over to the Bashi side, he's looking impressive, right? He's undefeated. I have heard that he's very good on the ground, very good wrestler, very good cardio. He does have some Thai boxing as well. I'd heard that he had like randomly entered a BJJ tournament, ended up winning or coming third in that just with no prep, late notice sort of thing. So decent grappling, decent wrestling there, right? 1-0 in the contenders. The only thing I question is, the strength of competition, and I always make the question when anybody's undefeated. How did they get there? Are they fighting, legit guys and stuff, right? You can see here he's fighting all these guys in the Lights Out Championship. He was the Lights Out champion. So I just thought, like, Christian Rodriguez, he gives people trouble, and on the feet, in terms of the tape I saw, I thought that Christian Rodriguez might have an edge in some of the grappling. So I did take Christian Rodriguez on the money line just for small, just because I think the odds are a little bit too wide. Bashi was minus 250, Christian Rodriguez plus 210. I think it's going to be, if I have to make a prediction, I think if you want a winner, it's going to be Bashi by decision. I think he's going to control him just like Delgarian did. I think he's going to get him down to the ground. I think he probably wins a decision, right? But I think the odds are a little bit wide. I think Bashi decision plus 105. I think I have it in a super square parlay. One of these things where, like, it's so obvious that the books have to take a method of victory. Anytime I see a method of victory in the minus 150 range, minus 200. It's probably going to go that way, right? So you take a look at Bashi decision, still minus 105, minus 110. I think that's the way to go. I think there's going to be a lot of control time. I think it's going to be up, down, up, down, up, down. In terms of takedown props, you could see Bashi having like 5 or 6 takedowns in this fight, but I think that Rodriguez can make it scrappy. I think that he might have some volume on the feet. I think that he can be close. So, like, a Rodriguez split decision wouldn't surprise me. A Bashi split decision. Um, Bashi could win all three rounds though from the top time and control, right? If he doesn't have, think of Marab where he gets the takedowns and he gets the control, but he doesn't really finish. So I'm seeing either a Bashi decision. I kind of like the over. Actually, I think I have some money on the over. I did do a ridiculous parlay. If we do minus 500, if we put 26 of those legs together, we bet $100. We roll it over. You only get to hit 26 of them to get to 10 grand. So the first leg was Bashi Rodriguez over 1.5 rounds. Like I said, it's minus 500. So don't go betting that because I don't recommend it. But if it happens, it happens, right? I think fight goes to decision. That's yeah, okay. So let me see here. The over 1.5, the over 2.5 is pretty juiced as well. If you do Bashi decision, you could do fight goes to decision, but again, it's minus 210, minus 185 here on Bovada, so that's not a bad line. Willing to lay the juice. I think it goes more often than not. My bookie with the best line. If you didn't want to pay the full juice, then you take Bashi and you go decision Bashi side. So keep that in mind there. What else do we got? So they're a little bit faster because Soriano ended up in round 1, so they have some time to kill. I have some time to kill there as well because I don't have there. So I'll briefly touch on the main event because that's what you guys are here for. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it later. Remind me to do a same game parlay on the Dern Ribas fight. So I got a couple there. So all right, so they're walking in. That's the Christian Rodriguez Bashi breakdown. I think it's pretty close. Let's see some lines here. Okay, so if I'm on DraftKings here, this is not bad. If you like the Rodriguez side, the plus 3.5, that means that he gets around. You think that he wins at least one of the 3 rounds. It's possible that Bashi controls all 3 rounds, though. What I do like now that DraftKings has and nobody else really has are these like alt spreads. So, like, Christian Rodriguez plus 7.5 is not bad at 235. They're in a fight that's minus 225 to go to decision. You're basically betting that Rodriguez is going to win one judge's card, like 1 round on one card. That's all you need to cover the 7.5. So that's not a bad look if you want to throw that into something. I don't know if Bashi's, I guess it's not out of the question. I want to show you as well some Bashi submission props because I do think it's going to be on the ground. I do think that if he gets the back, he could find the sub. So Austin Bashi submission round 3 maybe. You know what? Let me actually see if I can put it in. We'll go to FanDuel here. Hopefully I'm still logged in. FanDuel normally has the better lines by round. So we'll go over to Bashi here. Just because I'm talking about it, I don't want to miss it. Round betting method of victory. Method of victory, method and round combo. Yeah, so you see, Rodriguez is already saying in the promo, you can take me down, but you're not going to hold me down. So, 1400 plus 2000, those are not a bad look. Let me go over because FanDuel also has these submission combos. Bashy sub 2-3 is 800. So let me see what this looks like. So this is what I do. I look at sub 2-3 plus 800. I look at round two separately. So for example, if you put $10, and $20, both of them risk $20 each. If round two hits, you're making 140. If round three hits, you hit 200, or you could just hit 160 both ways. Um, I kind of like the other way, right? Because you're guaranteed 160. I'd rather have the plus 200 or the 200 payout. So let's put some. Let's go 25 bucks. Just because we talked about it, we're going to take some stabs. I don't know if I have to count these. You guys tell me if I should count them. They're not really live bets, but we're going to put some 25 bucks on both Bashi sub round two, Bashi sub round three. But I do think it goes to decision. I think Bashi wins the decision at minus 105. So you could play a combination of those there as well. All right. So they're walking out here. Thank you guys for joining me on this first card of 2025. Actually, let me bring this up here. In the main event there, I did break it down. I give a big breakdown. I put it on Twitter there. But I think Amanda Ribas is going to win. I'm picking her to win, but it's just one of those things. The odds are a little bit too wide. Dern has a lot of ways of getting there, so that I think Dern money line is probably the way to go. Or if you wanted to do Ribas decision, that's a way to go as well. Similar things where I don't see Ribas. I think she's going to have to stay on the outside circle and move. The under takedowns, actually, while I'm talking, the under takedowns on DraftKings for Ribas was like 2.5. And I'm like, Ribas wants nothing to do with the ground. If she has a choice, she doesn't shoot a takedown at all. But there is a case where like Dern like grapples her way into the clinch. She always likes these double overhooks to control the guys, right? And then that's like the best opportunity. If double overhooks for Dern to control Ribas, but Ribas double underhooks and she has a judo background. When you have double underhooks, normally you go for a ride. So I can see Ribas like throwing her in the clinch and getting on top, and those counting as takedowns. But the intention for Ribas, it's going to be like more defensive wrestling for her if she gets those takedowns, and then Ribas will just sit and guard and not look to pass, not take any risks. And then it's going to be like Mackenzie Dern trying to sub from bottom sort of thing. So we'll get into the breakdown deeper into the stats later on when it gets closer. I wanted to show you here. These are my 2024 results. So I tried to log everything here. We put everything over to patreon.com/fighting stats. So all of the history is logged there. So everything I posted there was posted here. Overall, we were 367 wins, 625 losses. Total profit in 2024 was about 58,000 for 117 units of profit. The reason for the losses and wins, if you see, sometimes the way that I put them in, especially these like round robins and stuff, right? So I did a Pennington Strickland round robin where it's Pennington 3-4-5, Strickland 3-4-5 in January. I counted all of those as a loss. Both of those went to decision, but you'll see me take stabs in round robins where I logged them all as losses. So that's what that is there. If you go over here, there's the chart for the year. Started out strong. I had an amazing UFC in Toronto. We went to there, topped off, tapered off there a little bit in the middle. A little bit was tough in the middle of the Q2 and Q3 were tough in 2024, and then the tail end of 2024 really took off there. So I have it broken down by wins, loss, profit. I have them broken down by event. Straight bets, we were overall made about $10,000 in straight bets last year. Props, we were up $22,000 in props, and then parlays, we were up about 40,000 in parlays. These are the two favorite parlays. These are the like a Makachev, Umar type parlay when you're parlaying to a minus 300 guys, and I count those. So the other ones, the same game parlays and the long shot parlays, both down about $8,000. Those are going to be minus EV, but you are taking shots, so sort of expected. Those are going to be my biggest weakness in 2024 is trying to scale back the long shot plays. You can see like if I didn't play any of those, I would have been up another 16,000, but that's fine there. Live betting also, do live bet, or I do log my live bets here. You can see by event, by odds, and by rank. Overall for live betting, you can see it all goes all the way down there, right? So overall live betting last year, 193 wins, 138 losses. Average bet size was 408. Average odds for live betting was 213, or plus 213. Total profit 51,000, and that's 103 units of live betting. But live betting was a little bit easier in 2024. It's going to be a little bit harder for me this year. So hope to replicate some of those numbers into 2025. So let's go. Okay, so they are in the they're in the octagon here. We're gonna put Bashi on the red. We're gonna put Rodriguez on the right. Uh, here, we're gonna go live, and we gotta make sure that we're logged in. All right, what do you guys need in this? What do you guys have? What do you guys think? Oh, I do think in terms of live betting, I think you're going to find a decent live bet spot. Well, maybe not. Bashi could just control for 3 rounds and we never get in. He could drop to minus 500 right away, and then we don't have a live betting spot. So we'll know right away, I think, if Rodriguez can pop back up to his feet, or if Bashi just controls him on the ground. All right. All right. Bashi's going to be in the black trunks. You can still see my screen here. Start this up. You ready? You ready? All right. Bashi opens up orthodox. Rodriguez also orthodox. Bashi takes the center of the cage. Outside low kick, return 1-2 from Rodriguez. Oh, knee up the middle right away from Rodriguez. Bashi shoots on the hips. Nice sprawl from Christian Rodriguez. But Bashi still has his hands locked, trying to get the takedown. Nice scramble there from Rodriguez. Right away, this is going to be a back and forth match. You can tell right away. So quick scrambling right away from Rodriguez. Able to stay on his feet or get back up to his feet. Bashi's working this takedown. Still has a body lock against the fence. So yeah, let's get these live lines brought up. So right away, plus 200. So I'm going to be looking at Christian Rodriguez, plus 200. We're going to see a little bit more, but so far I like what I've seen in terms of get-ups from Rodriguez. He was able to continue scrambling, but I do want to see if he settles on his back, if he has get-ups from there. Wizard there prevents that takedown. Rodriguez still trying to use the takedowns. Nice sprawl. Bashi's still coming forward with this. Rodriguez looking guillotine. Ninja choke. Ninja choke. Ninja choke. It's deep. Up against the fence. Ninja choke. Rodriguez. He's defending. He drops down. Oh, he drops. He has the choke. Ninja choke for Rodriguez. Bashi's defending, trying to get. Oh, he's lifting him up. Bashi looks like he's going to be okay. If Bashi survives this, you might get some good price on him. No, he's out. Bashi's out. Big right hand there from Bashi. 1-2 there from Rodriguez. Rodriguez might have burned his arms out there, squeezing. So keep that in mind. Minus 115. Okay. I'm taking Bashi minus 115. I can only get 329. Plus 100. Get it in. $329 on Austin Bashi plus 100. I got to take the. Oh, nice high kick there from Rodriguez. Rodriguez catches the kick and now he's on top. So I got some plus 100 for Bashi. Rodriguez on top right now. These sites never set up these odds. Sorry. Rodriguez posting off. Knee to the body there. So Bashi's still coming forward. They're separated back to striking. Orthodox for Rodriguez. Bashi and Southpaw. So Christian Rodriguez minus 270 now. Bashi back on the hips again. So you can get Bashi at plus 200 now. Bashi on the back. Bashi with on the back, but he's on over to the side. Looks like Christian Rodriguez is going to be okay here. He's controlling the right arm 2-on-1. He's going to prevent Bashi from really getting the body triangle in. And again, he is standing up against the fence. So Bashi, keep an eye. He might burn out his legs if he tries to hold this position. But Bashi's still on the back here. So you're going to see some big money odds. My recommendation here is anytime you see like a plus 200, plus 300, maybe take it because each round is going to be back and forth. This round looks pretty close to begin with. Still 2 minutes left on the clock here. Here, I want to move this up there. Okay, now we can see the odds in the clock. Bashi's on the back. It does considered as control, back control sort of thing, right? Rodriguez trying to defend. Bashi looks like he's going to give it up. It's a lot of pressure on the top of the foot for Bashi to keep this position. Oh, Rodriguez is going to turn into him. Yeah, he's just there. Bashi puts the body triangle on the other side. Bashi's off. All right. So now they're clinching up against the fence. Rodriguez turns into him up against the cage. 50-50 position up against the fence. All right. So 1-2 there from Rodriguez. Right hand there from Bashi. Rodriguez coming in with striking, throws a knee up the middle. Bashi with the takedown, double leg. Nice sprawl. Nice sprawl from Rodriguez. See, he's so slimy. He's up, he's down, he creates scrambles. Bashi with another takedown into side control. Now he's going to settle here. Bashi, nice scramble there from Rodriguez. Spins into him. Now it's Rodriguez on top. Yeah, this is going to go back and forth. It's going to go from pick 'em to pick 'em. It's going to be pick 'em for a while. I don't know how to score this round. Now it's Rodriguez on top. 30 seconds left, 32 seconds left in the round. Minus 195 for Christian Rodriguez here. You guys, plus 250? I'm going to take some plus 250. Are you guys? Yeah. Fuck. What do you score, right? He was on his back for what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes there? Rodriguez, the striking was pretty close. The scrambling was back and forth. Yeah, how do you guys score that? I think Rodriguez landed a nice knee. Front kick there from Rodriguez. Plus 175. So on DraftKings there, they do have some additional props on mobile. It's minus 400 to go to decision right now. So plus 150 for Bashi. Not a bad price. I did say take some Christian Rodriguez money line pre-fight. So and I do have some Bashi now live. I'm okay. I sort of free rolled a little bit, right? Plus 100 on Bashi, Christian Rodriguez money line, and we have the Bashi subs 2-3. So keep that in mind. So we'll see. We'll see if we see any better live bet spots. I thought that round was close, so keep that in mind. It looks like the books are scoring it for Christian Rodriguez. That's what the odds would indicate, but I thought it was a close round. I don't think you could clearly say one guy won that round. So in these 50-50 spots, it's weird because the books have to pick a side. They have to say somebody won. So in this type, they're saying Rodriguez won, and then making Bashi a big dog. So we'll see. We'll see the line come in a little bit. I think Bashi is going to have this cardio. He can keep this pace and continue to work in these takedowns. Bashi not a bad bet actually. So we'll keep an eye open, see if we can hit Bashi again. Outside kick there from Bashi. Oh, round two. So, all right, you guys said Rodriguez won that round, but I'm going to say it was 50-50. Southpaw for Rodriguez, back to orthodox. Southpaw for Bashi. Front kick there from Bashi. Ducks under for a single leg, does Bashi. Pushing Rodriguez up against the fence. Still up against the fence, switching to a double. No, still has a single. Grabs a single, gets the takedown briefly. Rodriguez right back up to his feet. Rodriguez so hard to hold down, man. Rodriguez pummeling in. Bashi still has a body lock, but they're clinched up against the fence. Trying to drag back Rodriguez down. Wonder what the takedown numbers are at. All right, Bashi on a takedown. Looks like he has Rodriguez up and a takedown. Bashi looking to pass right away. Rodriguez puts him right back into full guard. So yeah, the submission doesn't look like it's going to get there. It's very hard to pass the guard. So we'll keep an eye on it though. Bashi's still on top. Oh. Bashi on the back, one hook in, another hook in. He has the back, but Rodriguez back up to his feet. He put the body triangle on. It's that same position from that first round, right? So he had 2 minutes of this time in the first round. Rodriguez still outstanding, but Bashi with the body lock. Rodriguez is going to trying to turn into him. Same thing he did in round number one. Bashi controlling. He's not going to get past that arm. He has the underhook on that right arm. It's going to prevent him from going switching over or getting turned into. All right, 3 minutes left in the round. Looks like Bashi was going to drag him back down. Oh, Bashi's going to give up the takedown, and he's off. So 3 minutes to work here. So that was 2 minutes of back control for Bashi there, but back to 50-50. Bashi with an elbow in the clinch. This kid's impressive, though. Keep an eye on Austin Bashi. Nice jab there from Rodriguez. There's not a lot of people that could have done this, like, defense there from Rodriguez is showing there. Bashi in on another takedown, grabs a single leg again, switches to a double. He looks like Marab. You know how far Marab can go? He gets another takedown here, grabs the back. Bashi, yes, Rodriguez starting flat on his back now. Still looking to sweep. Bashi looking to control. I don't think he should go to mount. Bashi's trying to get to mount. I think as soon as he gets to mount, he's going to get reversed. I don't know what I need in this fight anymore. I took Christian Rodriguez pre-fight, can't remember how much, and then took Bashi live. So it's back and forth there. You can see the pick'em line. That's why I said anytime you see some big plus money, I think, you know what, the minus 160. See, it's going. So the assumption is it's going to be 1-1, right? So based on this one, this is all Bashi. Bashi moved to mount, cut to mount. Rodriguez turning. Oh, a sub would be nice. Bashi's going to be too high. He's going to fall off. Rodriguez is going to reverse. Rodriguez on top. Yeah. So he tried to get to mount. He was too fast trying to get the back. He was too high, and then Rodriguez on top. So Rodriguez is going to be on top for the last minute of the round. He's going to need some big damage here, I think, if he wants to win the round. Reality check. I've only bet $50. All right, they're back standing. 1-2 there from Rodriguez. Now it's going to switch the other way. I don't know what to make of this fight. Body kick there from Bashi. Some big shots here. Right hook. Nice knee up the middle there from Christian Rodriguez. Nice jab. This is the Bulgarian fight all over again. 1-1. A nice uppercut from Rodriguez. Nice two up the middle. Bashi against ducks under for a double leg. Looks like he's going to be on the back. Looks like it's going to go to round number 2 or 3. This is a high level grappling match. In terms of cardio, I'm going to favor the cardio of Bashi. I think both guys will probably get to the finish line. I favor Bashi a little bit. I think Rodriguez probably has enough to do a lot of this similar stuff into round 3. Yeah. So 10 seconds left in this round. Man, this one was close too. So Bashi had all this control time, right? He had 2 minutes of control time on the back. He got him down on the top there. But then that last minute, he falls off, and then Rodriguez is standing. Rodriguez lands a couple of nice right hands. 1-2, 1-2. Rodriguez landed a knee up the middle. So in terms of damage, Rodriguez does more damage. Bashi has all the control. I don't know what to make of this. And then now the odds are saying it's back to pick him. So they're thinking it's 1-1. Do you guys think Bashi won round 2? So, yeah, I don't know what the takedowns are for Bashi here. So the first round I thought could go either way. I thought, small lean to Rodriguez there. And then the second round I thought would be mostly Bashi, but Rodriguez took over in the second half. It's probably going to go backward. We're going to see cards all over the place, I think. Fox says Bashi definitely won round 2. No, I don't think so. I don't think you could definitely say anything. Like, if you're looking for damage, Rodriguez did more damage. Bashi just held him there. He never did any damage, right? Control versus damage, and if you prioritize damage, I gotta run some stats or something to see what the how the judge these rounds are scored. Damage is number one criteria. So if you're scoring it based on damage, Rodriguez could be up to nothing even. Front kick there from Bashi, or round number 3 started. So the over 1.5 hit. There we go. That minus 500 leg that we took. But they're still going into round 3. 1-2 there from Rodriguez lands. Outside low kick there from Bashi misses into southpaw. Bashi strikes his way into a single leg, grabs a double leg. Nice hips there from Rodriguez. But Bashi gets the clinch up against the fence. Looked like Rodriguez was looking for a guillotine, but he'd rather down block the takedown. He's going to try to pummel in. Bashi with a body lock. Oh, Rodriguez, nice control, man. Rodriguez gets on top. They scrambled. Rodriguez ended up on top. Bashi with a butterfly guard from bottom. Let's see if Bashi can get up from bottom. So this Rodriguez line is going to drop here. Go get the Rodriguez line. If you see it, minus 160. They think it's 1-1, so coming down to round number 3. We might actually get, honestly, if somebody looks like they're taking over, you might get some big money on like the dog, right? So if Rodriguez keeps his position right now, Bashi's looking for a Kimura from bottom. He's never going to get this, I don't think. Rodriguez keeping those hands behind between his legs, as long as his hands touching his butt, he's fine there. So Bashi working on this, maybe at least using it to reverse, but Rodriguez doing a good job keeping control at least. See, so the line on Bashi moving now minus two, or sorry, plus 200, plus 250, minus plus 270 on FanDuel. I might take this line. You guys are convinced that Rodriguez won round 1. I'm going to take it at the end of the round. This line's going to, oh, it's 340. I'll take some 340. I'll put $100 on 340 just because we had enough. We hit it again. So this is on FanDuel. FanDuel has 340. DraftKings had plus 250, so that's why it's good to have multiple books. So we get a plus 340 in there. This round's not over, right? And Bashi's still attempting a takedown here. He gets the takedown on the fence, uses the clinch, switches to a body lock, and it's 2.5 left to go in round number 3. So still half the round to go. We thought it was 1-1. It could have been 2-0, all this stuff, right? So nice knee there from Rodriguez. Nice right hand. I'm okay if Rodriguez wins a split decision as well. High kick there from Bashi, spinning back kick there from Bashi misses. Rodriguez feeling good too. Yeah, both guys have good cardio. 1-2 from Rodriguez, striking. Oh, nice uppercut and knee up the middle. You know he's going to shoot, so he's going to throw that knee. He's going to throw the uppercut a lot. Bashi has a chin on him too. Damn. Bashi could lose this fight and be like a big favorite in this next fight as well. So right now it looks like, yeah, Rodriguez is winning this third round. Nice elbow there over the top there from Rodriguez. 1-2 there from Rodriguez again. So now you're getting plus 580. Yeah, that's why I said wait until the end of the round. So even now, let's see if it gets out of hand. Plus 700 on DraftKings. It's getting there. We're load up a nice jab there from Rodriguez. High kick blocked. High kick missed there from Bashi. Bashi shoots in for a takedown. 1 minute left. Clinching here up against the fence. 50-50 here. Still 50 seconds. I'm going to call this guy Marab from now on. No odds available. Plus 700 off the board there. We'll see. We're done. Southpaw still 1-2 there from Rodriguez. I think there's about 30 seconds left. Left hand there from Bashi. Yeah, 14 seconds. 10 seconds left. So yeah, fight goes to decision. We should have played that a little bit harder. Rodriguez on the knee lock. I don't think the submission was ever live for Bashi. He never got into that position. Fight goes to decision here. So I don't know what I need. Let me see here. All right, how did you guys do? What do you guys think? How do you guys score the fight? I think it's going to be all over the place. No? Am I crazy? Drive. faster. So we had some Rodriguez money line plus 185. Oh yeah, okay. So we're okay either way. I had plus 185 on Christian Rodriguez. I got it early and then it went against me. I got a full unit down on Christian Rodriguez. And then we live bet Bashi at minus 105 or plus 100, I think. So we break even. And then we hit the other 100. So I think we make money either way. I think we live bet Bashi at minus 3 or plus 300. And then we have Rodriguez as at plus 185. They're still not in there. So it looks like it's going to be a split decision. I did a super square parlay. That one had a Bashi decision in it. That one had the Ernesta decision, so that would have hit. If Bashi hits that one, it's going to be 2 out of 3 for that parlay. Maybe that's good. Yeah, maybe a Bashi decision. I could go either way. I don't think I'm broke either way. So where are they going? Post show. They didn't even show. Oh, here's the decision here. All three. 29, 28. Christian. He's looking at Christian. Christian Rodriguez. All right. All right. Rodriguez gets there. 29-28 wins a unanimous decision. So we're okay there. We lose the live bet, unfortunately, but we got Bashi at plus 100, which I'm fine with rather than take. We got Christian Rodriguez plus 185 pre-fight. We got Bashi at plus 100, which is a little bit better than laying the juice pre-fight. So let me turn that down. Rodriguez so slimy. Holy, such a prospect. They just feed him prospect over prospect. I'd like to see him get like a layup his next fight. So keep an eye on them. I think both guys going to win their next fights, especially if Bashi has to go down. I don't think many people could survive this like Rodriguez did. All right, the next fight I think is the Kopylov fight. Let me look. How did you guys do in the chat? Did you guys make Bashi close +7? No. Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the fight, Bashi was plus 700. It says plus 1,000. He did get up to plus 1,000 a little bit. Yeah. Trash. All right. Okay, so the next fight, Kopylov, Curtis, right? Where are the odds? Kopylov, Curtis. Yeah, okay. So this is the fighting stats dashboard here. So if you haven't seen it, we do have all of our fighting stats. We actually have guys on the roster that collect these stats for us. So we have all the information. Let me just quickly show you here while we're waiting. Some of the stats that you get here at Fighting Stats that you won't get anywhere else. We do know how much time is spent in full guard compared to half guard, compared to side control. We're tracking how much of the fight is spent standing versus grappling here. So we have all this information about the grappling reports. We also track the number of strikes thrown, right? And we count the left hand versus the right hand, what stance they're in, if they're moving forward or backwards. So, for example, I can tell you how many jabs they'll throw from southpaw, how many left kicks they'll throw from orthodox, things like that. So, those are the things that we track. We track the striking frequencies as well. Sorry for this one loading here. Sure, you can see Kopylov. Let's go through the breakdown and we'll get there here. So we track all this stuff on the ground, right? What position they're in. So when Kopylov's on top, where'd it go? Kopylov on top, he spends most of the time there in half guard, some of the time in back control. This Chris Curtis. So we have all that information there. And then, okay, so the grappling reports will tell you how often they're kicking, single strike rate. So Chris Curtis, 67% single strike rate. Kopylov, 69% single strike rate. How many kicks they're throwing, right? Kopylov, a lot bigger kicker, 26% kick rate versus Curtis is only 6%, right? And then we can tell you the striking tendency, how often they throw that jab, the cross, the lead left kick here. So for Kopylov, 50% of his strikes going to be 31 is going to be the jab, 11% is going to be the two, and then 10% is going to be the lead low kick there when he's in southpaw. So look for him to do that. Let's go to the breakdown. Here. Okay. All right, Chris Curtis. I equate him to a Sean Strickland. Very good training partners with Sean Strickland. More of a boxer type guy. Comes forward, Philly shell. Right, he'll walk you down. Not a big kicker. What you'll find with Chris Curtis, he's always walking forward. He likes to be in close. He wants to be in the pocket. He has pretty good dirty boxing, right? But we've seen in a couple of his fights there, he doesn't really do well against people that want to stick and move, that really get in your face. Sorry, stick and move, kick and move, things like that, right? So let's go. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Sorry, bear with me here. All right, so Chris Curtis, right? He fights Brendan Allen. He got taken down 3 times in that fight. Mark Andre Burial, he's more of a striker. He wants to be in your face, fighting in the clinch as well. So that was the fight that Chris Curtis wants. Even that one went to split decision. The Imavov fight with Chris Curtis, Imavov is one of those stick and moving guys. He was losing, I thought, round one to Imavov before the no contest. Gastelum was sticking and moving. Hermanson was sticking and moving. So on paper, I feel like Kopylov can copy that game plan, stick and move on the outside, a lot of kicks. Right? We let's go here. We saw the how often he throws a kick. His leg target against you can see for Roman Kopylov. Here, kick offense. So a 9% target, 98% leg accuracy for Kopylov. So that's pretty good, meaning that he doesn't really miss on those kicks. I think it's doing because he's doing a lot of lead low kicks that are pretty easy to land there. Leg kick defense, you can see Chris Curtis, not a big leg kick defense kind of guy. 92% of the shots coming towards his legs tend to land. So I can see leg kicks adding up for Kopylov. I can see the stick and move adding for Kopylov, but Chris Curtis in the forward pressure takes away that leg kicking range. Right, if you're always walking forward, it's a lot harder for Kopylov to land those low kicks. So you might see Kopylov try to circle off. The leg kicks not really being a big difference. So if for Chris Curtis to win, he's going to have to close the distance. The smaller cage definitely helps Chris Curtis because he can cut off the fence a little bit, close that distance, get on the inside. Kopylov is going to have to stick and move in this fight to keep range, right? So a couple of ways I can see it. I can see a Chris Curtis decision from forward pressure, getting in your face. I could see us getting a decent line of Chris Curtis after round number one. Um, I could see Kopylov trying to grapple. Kopylov did say something about Chris Curtis happened to have fought a bunch of strikers, hasn't fought a ton of wrestlers, so he might look to grapple. Chris Curtis though has elite takedown defense. You can see knockdowns against defense wise. Seen 52 takedowns, only 9 of them have been successful. So 17% takedown defense, which is pretty great. And Kopylov's not really a wrestler either, so I would assume that this fight stays standing. If Kopylov does look to grapple, then I'll be looking to live bet Chris Curtis a little bit more because Kopylov already kind of slows down into the later rounds. And then Chris Curtis, I know he's going to bounce back. I know he's going to come forward around 3. And then I know it's hard to get him down or at least hold him down, right? So those are the couple of things that I'm going to be looking for in terms of this one. Let's take a look at some of the odds. I did play Kopylov decision. So just out of the bat, I took Kopylov decision, and my plan is to take Chris Curtis money line after round 1. Kopylov decision because I do think that he can stick and move again. I think he's the better technical striker. I think he has the movements, the arsenal to win a decision. Chris Curtis very hard to put away. Only been knocked out once in his career, and so I think Kopylov wins the decision. That's going to be the pick. I think that Chris Curtis as a dog has some value. I think if we can get a good live bet on Chris Curtis, we might get even better value. We might get him like plus 400, plus 500 here. So keep that in mind. That's what I'm going to be targeting. What do you guys have in the chat? Let me know. You guys have Kopylov. Nice. All right. Gonna log back into this account. Looks like I'm still logged in here. All right. Other lines to look at. Let's look at the DraftKings lines here. While you're still waiting. Oh, these are live. Chris Curtis, the plus 3.5 again, not bad. Again, I think that the fight could go pretty close, just like in that last fight, the Rodriguez plus 3.5. Chris Curtis to win a decision is not bad at plus 450. I don't think the submission's live. Chris Curtis KO, kind of live if it comes in rounds 2 and round 3. So you could play some of that. Actually, I always do this. I always get to here and I talk it through. And then I say, I want some Chris Curtis KO round 2. Sorry, KO round 3, maybe KO round 4. UFC, Chris Curtis. Round props. I'm gonna put this for. Oh, it's not there. Didn't let me, or does it let me? $25. 25 to win 475. Chris Curtis, round three. Kopylov can throw a slow. The forward pressure can be in your face. I'm gonna take a little stab there, and then it helps us with the live betting having a little bit there because it's sort of it can act as a hedge at times. All right, so pull FanDuel back up. Here we're gonna put we'll put Kopylov here. We'll put Curtis here. Round two. Where's that DraftKings one there? All right. This one, this one. All right, live betting. This is the part I hate with DraftKings here. So you're live betting. They're in the octagon. Why not put the option of MMA here? You know it's going to go live. So they wait for the fight to start before I can even click into it. That's annoying. Here. FanDuel, we're live. Okay. So I'm logged in here. Ready to go, logged in here. Martinez is in the octagon. This one's close off. Multitasking. Chris Curtis in the octagon, going to be in the black shorts. Bruce Smith. Mark Smith. All right, Kopylov, both guys are going to be southpaw. Remember we said? All right, they're off. All right, both guys southpaw. Let's take a look at the outside low kick there from Kopylov. Let's see if he goes to it right away. He goes lead high kick. Couple of jabs there from Kopylov. High guard there from Curtis. So watch the body kicks with those high guard. Curtis exposing the body. Curtis coming forward though. There's a front kick there from Curtis lands. Both guys trade jabs. These guys are going to go over their strike totals if they keep it standing. Oh, man. These live lines still not there. Just trying to watch there. Nice fast jab there from Kopylov. Triple jab there from Chris Curtis covering up. This looks like it's going to go to decision right off the bat, just the way that they're fighting. But Kopylov could work the body with these kicks. He's just not throwing them yet. Nice jab there. Nice kick to the body from Curtis. Couple of jabs, another triple jab there from Curtis. Where are these things here? Chris Curtis right away, plus 300, plus 225. So we did say that he's going to have a tough round. So let's keep an eye on that Chris Curtis line. This round pretty close too. Nice outside low kick there from Kopylov. Right hand there from Curtis. Oh, nice jab there from Kopylov lands. Buckles Curtis. Another jab lands for Kopylov. 1-2 off the guard for Kopylov. So we're going to load up a Chris Curtis bet here. We're going to put in $500 one unit. Oh, nice left hand there from Curtis lands. I don't know if the judges saw it though. High guard there from Curtis. Kopylov tries to jab to the body, misses. 1-2 there from Kopylov. Double jab there from Curtis. Nice outside lip kick there from Curtis. From Kopylov. Kopylov hitting the guard. Curtis using the high guard there. Right hand lands there from Curtis. Plus 300 for Curtis on the live line still. This round was close. 241 left in round number one. Jab to the body. Oh, what the hell? There's the clock. All right, where? Both guys still southpaw middle of the cage. Nice jab there. Kopylov working the right jab, but he's Curtis is using high guard, so none of these are actually landing. Nice uppercut there from Curtis. Plus 400, Curtis. Jab off the guard. Oh, Kopylov with a single leg takedown into a body shot. Nice shot there. Nice job there from Kopylov. Couple of nice jabs there. Kopylov with another takedown attempt, easily broken up. Chris Curtis has those strong hips. So that's 2 takedown attempts for Kopylov. Keep that in mind. But he just faked it, really. Kick to the body there from Kopylov. 1-2 lands for Kopylov. Nice jab. Chris Curtis coming forward, though, with a couple of jabs. Left hand. Let's keep an eye on this cardio for Kopylov. 1-2s down the middle there from Kopylov. Outside low kick there from Kopylov. Nice uppercut there from Curtis. I'm going to be ready to live bet Curtis here. Plus 400. I'm going to take it. It's moving. I'm going to take plus 400 for a unit. They gave me $71. Tried to put in 500 bucks. That's unacceptable, guys. $72 I got on Chris Curtis. Let me move here. All right, 1-2 lands for Kopylov. Right hand shovel uppercut lands for Kopylov. Outside low kick there from Kopylov. But it's Curtis coming forward, right? It's that forward pressure that gets to you, right? So this is a cardio play. If Curtis keeps this up, Kopylov can't keep this pace up, right? Round 1, it's good. You know, he's landing, but Chris Curtis is going to be in your face. He doesn't go away. So I don't mind the plus 300 here. Let me see if I can get in. Chris Curtis plus 225. I don't like it as much at 225. It's coming down a little bit. They heard me. 5 seconds left. Spinning back fist there from Kopylov. All right, so that's a Kopylov round. I think Kopylov won that round, but I think he's slowing down. He has hands on his hips in the corner. Yeah, already his corner's talking about how tired he is. So his corner's going to tell him to start pushing the pace. Okay, I'm going to take minus plus 170. It's moving. Plus 170, I'll take for 100 bucks. 200, let's go half unit. 250. 250 plus 170, Chris Curtis. It looks like the money's coming in on that side. You can see here on DraftKings, it's plus 124. So you're getting a little bit of value, but taking the plus or decrease, just accept. So the decrease to 160. I said just accept it. You could wait. If it doesn't go through, it's not going to. Okay, so it went through. All right, so we got plus 160 on Chris Curtis. The line's coming down a little bit. Yeah, I know. I figured I knew, but I wanted to see the outcome of the round there. So round number 2 starts. Here. Kopylov, a lot of the same nice double jab there from Curtis lands. Curtis doing this nice peekaboo type style. 1-2 lands there from Kopylov. Another 1-2. Looks like he has enough cardio for this round, though. Nice jabs. Oh, Curtis starting going to the body. Another double jab there lands for Curtis. Kick to the body. Nice jab there from both guys. Right hand lands for Curtis. Curtis is starting to find his distance there. So if you didn't bet Curtis, I would still take the plus money. It looks like he's good. Jab. He's working the body early. Kopylov's throwing these strikes, but nothing's getting through, right? Curtis is using the peekaboo. Everything's off the guard. So it's not like Curtis is taking any big shots. Still coming forward for Curtis. Nice right hand there from Curtis. Kopylov with the right cut over his right eye. Watch, you'll see the line coming down on Curtis now. And remember, this is where the hedging comes in, right? We have the Kopylov decision. We have the Chris Curtis round 3. And then we have the Chris Curtis money line, right? So we've sort of protected ourselves here. A couple of jabs there from Curtis. Right hand. So yeah, Curtis is taking over here. So Curtis is going to turn to a big favorite soon. So if you're too late, now's the time to get in. This round is already swinging, and he should be a big favorite to win round 3 too. Nice jab there from Curtis, but Curtis is faster now. Every time Kopylov threw a jab, he got countered. And all the power is gone. Outside low kick there from Kopylov lands. Another one. But Chris Curtis with that forward pressure now. Nice right uppercut from Curtis. Nice right hand there from Curtis. Yeah, Curtis is going to look. It's minus 345 now. Minus 345 late. And he's still won round one, right? And there's 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go in round number two. Let's pause it right here. All right. So, and he's going to get a break here. So Kopylov is going to get some cardio back. If I'm Curtis, let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was a punch to the dick. What? All right, so they're back. So yeah, if I'm Curtis, let's go. Let's keep on going. Don't give Kopylov a chance to recover, right? Outside low kick from Kopylov lands. You can start looking at this Kopylov line. Well, if you got the Curtis at plus money, now you can arb off here at Kopylov at plus 300. That's then you'll have positive money on both sides. Remember, Kopylov won round one, right? And this round's still going. They're still halfway through, so you can lock in the plus 300 and make money on both sides. That's what I'll do here. I'll put $100 on Roman Kopylov plus 300. All right, that one went in. So we've just bet both sides plus money on different sites. That's okay. Sort of betting the game script of the fight. Kopylov with the 1-2 lands. Still 2 minutes left, and Kopylov not completely gassed. He's definitely slowing down though. Now there's an eye poke. This all favors Kopylov, right? So now's the time. Go get that plus 300, man. The longer that this stoppage goes, the better, because Kopylov gets the cardio back. Then he could be, the round three could be a little bit closer. Plus 300 off because he won round one. Towel, the eye poke. They're getting a towel for the eye. This just helps Kopylov. The longer that this fight, this stoppage goes, the better for Kopylov. So I'd start considering the Kopylov now at the plus 250 side. He's up one round. He's getting pieced up in this round. But you sort of, then you leave it out of the judges' hands. You make money both sides. Inside kick there from Kopylov. 1-2 there from Kopylov. Off the guard. 143 left to go. I stopped the timer again. So 136 left in round number two. Whoa, Kopylov landed a left hook. Take that Kopylov plus 300 now. It wobbled him. 1-2 again lands for Kopylov. It wobbled Curtis a little bit. Curtis punching his way in. Nice jab there from Curtis. Nice 2 there from Curtis. 1-1-2 there from Curtis. Front kick. Kopylov coming forward now. Outside low kick for Kopylov. See, Kopylov can only throw that outside low kick when he's coming forward. Jab there from Kopylov. Double jab from Curtis. Outside low kick. That hard outside low kick from Kopylov. 50 seconds left in round number two. Another hard outside low kick from Kopylov. Jab to the body from Kopylov. A couple of 1-2s. Nothing on the punches though. He's just throw him to throw him. The Kopylov lost the KO power. Curtis minus 280, minus 160. The momentum's changing again. Curtis is picking up again. Nice couple of jabs from Curtis. Forward pressure. Kopylov double jab there from Curtis. 1-2. Yeah, you can see Curtis a lot slower. Or sorry, Kopylov a lot slower on his 1-2s. 1-2 lands for Kopylov. Oh, it rocked him. Wow, what a chin on Curtis, man. So yeah, I think Kopylov could be up 2-0 now. I think he's won round one. This round's fucking like at the end of the round, he did some big damage there. Kopylov's nose broken. Kopylov's nose is broken. Oh my goodness. He can't breathe out of his mouth, or he can't breathe into his nose. He has to breathe from his mouth now. So this is weird spot because I think Kopylov could have stole that round, right? I had Kopylov winning round one. I think Kopylov did more damage at the end of the round. Curtis is coming back. I thought that round could go 50-50. Kopylov's nose is broken. Curtis is probably going to come forward and put the pressure on here. But he could be down 2-0. So I don't know how to play this. So it's back to pick him. So the odds think it's 1-1. I'm going to go with damage. He should have been rocked. Anybody cage side would have heard that. It landed clean. And Curtis looks a little bit dazed still. He's looking around the room. He can't really focus. No takedown so far. All right, round 3, they're off. Oh, I stopped. Round 3. Nice right hand there from Curtis lands. I think I'm done live betting. Another hard outside low kick there from Kopylov. Curtis trying to return an outside low kick. Both guys compromised, eh? Like, Curtis really has to close the distance. 1-2 off the guard there from Curtis, or from Kopylov. Couple of jabs there from Curtis. Nice right hand there from Curtis. Nice uppercut from Curtis. Nice right hand. Nice uppercut there from Kopylov. 1-2 lands for Kopylov again. Oh, Chris Curtis is plus 300. Yeah. I think Kopylov has enough to survive. 1-2 there from Kopylov. Oh, nice right uppercut lands for Curtis. Nice right elbow there from Kopylov. Nice right hand there from Kopylov. Double jab from Chris Curtis. This fight's close, man. Aren't you glad you arbed off? 1-3 there from Kopylov. Right hand there from Curtis. Another right hand there from Curtis. Double jab right hand lands for Kopylov. Nice right hand there from Kopylov lands. Curtis still marching forward with this uppercut. Nice uppercut. Nice jab right hand there lands for Curtis. Outside low kick for Kopylov. Another hard outside low. Curtis is rocked. 1-2 landed for Kopylov. Chris Curtis is rocked. Oh, that's worst case for us. Worst case is a Kopylov finish in round 3. Oh my goodness. 3 minutes left in round number 3. Outside low kick. Curtis might look for a takedown here. That low kick is adding up. Curtis is going to lose this round now too. So now Kopylov goes big favorite. Yeah. Nice right hand there. Chris Curtis coming forward. Looks like he fucking has a chin. Holy smokes, this guy. Outside low kick again for Kopylov. Chris Curtis coming forward. Jab. Kick to the body. Couple of jab. Nice right hand there from Curtis. Right uppercut for Curtis. So forward pressure here from Curtis. He's going to have to pour it on. He's going to have to win it back, right? So 218, 217, 216 left in the round 3. Well, remember we took Chris Curtis round 3, right? 1-2 lands for Kopylov as well. Kopylov looking for a takedown, easily stuffed. Oh, nice 1-1-2 there from Curtis lands. Nice left hand for Curtis lands again. 1-2, the right uppercut landed for Curtis. Triple jab from Curtis lands. Kopylov looking for a takedown. Gets a takedown. Kopylov with the takedown. Who had the over? Kopylov going to be in full guard here, so it's going to be Chris Curtis off of his back. I assume he's probably going to hold him here for the rest of the round. Chris Curtis, his takedown defense is great, but his get-ups, Kopylov looking for an arm triangle. Chris Curtis giving up his back, walking up to the cage. He's going to get up. Chris Curtis back up to his feet. Going to break the grip. Kopylov right back down with the takedown. 2 takedowns for Kopylov. I don't know if that was control. Stuffed here. They're still striking in the middle of the cage. 1-2 for Kopylov. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Kick to the body from Kopylov. 1-1-2. Nice rip to the body. Right hand for Kopylov. Oh, another right hand for Kopylov. Nice jab there from Curtis. Hands on the. Oh, 1-2 for Kopylov. Oh, nice left hand. Nice, good fight. Nice rip to the body from Curtis. Chris Curtis doesn't have much left, but he's still the fresher guy. 30 seconds. Nice defense there. Kopylov with another takedown attempt. Doesn't get it. Chris Curtis defends. I saw Kopylov 2 takedowns was like plus 1,000 or something. Kopylov. Oh, Chris Curtis defending with a guillotine, a choke. Knees up the middle. They're out. Back to the center of the cage. Last 10 seconds. Oh, left hand for Curtis. Oh, high kick, high kick. Oh, he didn't stop it. He didn't. Oh, what? What? Oh, no. What a bad beat. That was horrible. Kopylov throws a head kick. It was like partially blocked. Chris Curtis wobbled and fell down. No follow-up shots from Kopylov. And then looks like Chris Curtis is going to get up. And then I guess he looked at his face and then called it off in his face. How much time was left? A second, 2 seconds? Really? We had Kopylov decision, that's why. And then we had Curtis money line. Oh, the 1-2, big 1-2 there from Kopylov. He throws the head kick. Oh yeah, he ate a head kick clean, and he got rocked. He rocked. He's on all fours. He's okay. How do you just stop it there, ref? He's on all fours. He's working up. He's getting. He didn't even let him get up. He was getting up to it. He was on a knee. He was getting up to a knee, and then he stopped him from getting up. Are you serious? What is that? What's okay? What's crazy is Kopylov was gonna win, I think, anyway, right? But how much fucking time? Why are you stopping it? It's gonna come out that it was 30-27. Watch, 37 Kopylov. Oh, they won't even read out the scorecards. Let me know in the chat if you guys see the scorecards anywhere. Yeah, and it's he got knocked out. What a bad call. What was the Kopylov round 3 KO? Somebody have a Kopylov round 3? Curtis said, I've been knocked out one time in my career. It's true, man. He'd been knocked out one time in like 45 fights. And he got rocked a little bit here and he fucking called it off because he got rocked. Kopylov round 3 was plus 200, or sorry, 1,200. Kopylov KO round 3 was plus 1,400, plus 1,500. Yeah, so I would, yeah, show me somebody that played it. I would have never thought Kopylov KO round 3. Oh, maybe the body work. Maybe. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Let me get logged back in. I want to see what outcome here. Dave says, "Are we 4-on-4 on takedowns yet?" I don't know. Ogden 1.5 takedowns. We took the under. That probably hit, right? Soriano, Razak. Ooh. Couple of takedown parlays. Real live. Couple of takedown parlays live. Okay, so Kopylov wins a KO round 3. That was nuts. What's the next fight? Abdul Razak Hassan. All right. Let's talk about that one. Almeida Razak. All right, let this one load. Move over to Abdul and Caesar. Oh, my dog's barking. Okay, give me a second. I gotta be right back. Can you get the let the dog out? All right. Apologies for that. Had to let the dogs out. The dog. All right. So where are we? Almeida versus Razak here. So if you don't know Cesar Almeida, he fought Alex Pereira, I think, 3 times. In kickboxing, went to decision all 3 times with him. So that's the level of kickboxing that Almeida has. Abdul, he's going to be more like a Soriano, a lot of hard shots, a lot of big shots round one, right? He's live to KO anybody in round one. Just the way that he throws his punches, just the power on him. He's very explosive, but very hard for Razak to really keep that pace over 3 rounds. Because Almeida is such a good kickboxer, right? Because he's such a good kickboxer, everybody thinks that Razak's going to get this takedown. So you might see him look to grapple early for Razak. But I think, if he tries to do that, Cesar Almeida does have some decent get ups. Well, he only has one get up. It's really butt scoot his way to the fence, wall walk back up to the fence. So if Razak can get this takedown in the middle of the cage, it's going to be hard for Almeida to get back up. But if it's up against the fence, then Almeida can wall walk his way back up. It's probably more taxing on Abdul's cardio. So we'll look to live bet Almeida after round one. Again, just like the Soriano one. So we left a couple of live bet spots. So overall, just before we start, just to give you guys enough time to go bet them, let me see what we have on this fight here. Oh, we took the under 2.5 rounds. So because Cesar Almeida is a big takedown, big kickboxer, I think Abdul's going to have to grapple. If he does grapple, then he might be live for a ground and pound finish. If he doesn't, I think he's going to gas himself out. So I like the under 2.5 rounds. I got a minus 148 to win a unit. And then Al Hassan also, let me show you here. On DraftKings, they have a round one only. I won't get into the stats because I missed some time, so I don't want to bore you guys with the stats here. So, in terms of the bet here on DraftKings, you can go over to Fight Lines, Abdul Razak, come down here. So if you like the Abdul side because he is a big puncher, they have a first round only line here. It's plus 180 for Abdul Razak, minus 250 for Almeida. I tried to take that. The most that they could give me is $54. I got on that. So, but you guys, best of luck. I would, if you like the Abdul side, this is most of his win equity here is in round number one. If he doesn't get the finish in round number one, I want nothing to do with him. So that's probably the best bet of this fight. Is just you get Abdul Razak Hassan round one. If it goes to round two, then that bet pushes, and at that point we're ready to live bet Cesar Almeida. So let me see if I can get it on this side. Again, just talking it through. I think it's a good line. Um, bear with me. I'm betting as we go. So it's the round one only. I think it's a good look. What you log me out for? Fight lines. What is going on with this? So yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get logged into an account there to get that submission only, round one only. But again, we're going to be watching for the Almeida live line if Abdul can rock him. Cesar Almeida does have a chin. He can take a big shot, but he is getting older, right, and more damage each in every fight. So you never know what's going to go. And Razak hits harder than almost a lot of these guys. So he's going to be the biggest hitter, at least the biggest puncher in the UFC that he's fought so far. If he can take a clean shot from Abdul Razak, then he definitely deserves to win. But otherwise, yeah, I think Razak round one. I think Almeida rounds two, round three KO. I don't think anybody's really going to go for a submission. If Razak gets some top time, it's going to be mostly ground and pound, I think. But yeah, come on, come on. All right, plus 180. I'm going to try to put another. I'll put 300 on it. Bet on the review. Uh-oh. All right. All right. So Razak is up there. Let me get the sheets set up. Oop. Too many windows. This one, close this one. Where did my FanDuel go? Oh, here we are. All right, this one's here. Cesar. Oh, this one here. Oh yeah, he does eye poke a lot. They're talking about the eye pokes. He does the John Jones stay away type defense. Okay, so I'm logged in here. Ready to go. So again, we have Razak round one only. We have the Almeida Hassan under 2.5 rounds, and then we took a small sprinkle Abdul Razak by decision as a hedge. So hear me out. The by decision plus 900. I think if he does choose to grapple, and again the takedowns in the middle of the octagon, he could lay on top of him. He have enough cardio because he can sort of keep the top time and then do it again in the second round. He could possibly win a decision, or maybe just bigger shots, moments versus minutes type of thing where he lands big shots and Almeida survives. At plus 900, I was willing to take a stab on Al Hassan decision. It will help me out live betting, and I will show you the use case for it. So I put $100 on Al Hassan decision plus 900. The under 2.5, I have 750 to win a unit, 500, and then we have round one only. So let's get it. Yeah, Almeida round three's live. Almeida decision is kind of live if he can survive and get back up. But yeah, Almeida round three. This thing's loading up. All right, live. So everybody doing in the chat here. All right. Does Abdul ever take down? So normally he doesn't. He doesn't normally look for the takedown, but because Almeida's such a good striker and his takedown defense is bad, if you watched any tape against your opponent, that's probably the game plan that you would come up with. So on DraftKings, Abdul to get a takedown was like minus 300, which is kind of insane. It goes opposite, so I had to stab the under. I have the under Abdul Razak takedowns just in case they start from round one, and we'll see. So those are some lines that you can look at as well. These ones don't run up. Oh, all right. Oh, forgot to reset this. There's always something I do. Abdul. Okay. Ready? Round one. Round one. All right. Got the timer right. All right. Southpaw for Almeida. Southpaw for Razak. Sorry, orthodox for both fighters. Al Hassan circling the outside so far. Almeida closing the distance, stalking forward. Nobody's thrown a punch yet. Outside low kick there from Cesar Almeida. High kick there from Almeida. Worst case, I guess, is Almeida KO round one, eh? Inside low kick there from Almeida. Right hand misses there from Abdul. Hit the shoulder, but he did throw it. Oh, Hassan with a takedown. Nice defense there from Almeida. So he did go for a takedown. He just didn't get it. Clinching here up against the fence. Oh, big fence grab there for Abdul. Or should I go? Okay, Razak. Clinching up against the face. Almeida breaks off. So keep an eye on that Almeida line. It's going to come crashing down. Inside kick there from Almeida. Oh, big right hand lands for Razak. Looked like it landed behind the ear a little bit. Big throwing a big one again. Nice counter there. So Almeida's going to be a little bit faster on the counter. At least looking for the counter. Razak has to be careful when he's throwing these big shots. Here, high kick there. We're going to load up a Almeida line here. We're going to put in $500 here. We're going to load in. So if we see a change, a little bit more tentative there from Razak, not rushing in. Now he's starting to come forward a little bit. Oh, nice right hand lands for Razak. Outside low kick there from Almeida. Another kick. I'll log back into this account. Second. Almeida still pressing forward. Kick to the body blocked from Almeida. Kick to the body from Hassan. Right hand partially blocked. 235. Whoop. Oh no. What happened? My cable TV went out. We're good. Abdullah with another takedown attempt, but doesn't get it. Clinches up against the fence. So he's tried twice, just hasn't gotten it yet. 260 there for Caesar, minus 195 here on DraftKings. I'm going to be looking at this DraftKings line here. See if I can get 1,000. So some grappling here. Nice knee there from Almeida. Nice knee from Razak. Minus 300. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah. The train's left the boat. I'm not going to chase it yet just because I think Razak might have some juice left for a big moment still. So we still might get our chance here. I'm not willing to lay minus 340 still yet. Outside low kick there from Almeida. They've broken off. Nice right hand. Right. Oh, Abdul Razak. Knocks him down. Nice right hand. He knocked him down. Razak on top. Elbow to the body. No, don't give up the takedown. Razak with the knockdown, round one. Ground and pound. Ground and pound. Elbow there from Razak. Punch himself out. Best case is just go all out. Right hand lands for Almeida. Razak again. Another right hand. He's spinning around. Cesar Almeida trying to get back to his feet. Razak teeing off here, man. He's going to punch himself out here. So if he doesn't get the finish, we're going to have to take the Almeida side. Nice left hand there. But they have to respect it because he's going to win this round if he survives, though. 1-1-2 lands for Razak again. Oh! Oh! Left hand puts Razak to sleep. Almeida with the left hook KO. Oh, my goodness. That was worst case. Puts him out cold. Oh my god. Ooh. He was a little bit too reckless throwing, and then he got caught with the left hook. That was worst case for us. That was a bad loss. I thought that he was gonna go there. It looked like he was gonna pour it on there, and oh man, I would love to have seen that what that fight would have been like in round two. That's gonna be KO of the not well KO of the year. I can confidently say that's KO of the year. Right hand lands for Abdul. Right hand hits him clean. Left hand, right hand. Oh, another rock there, and he just loads up. He leaves himself open. They both landed left hooks. They both landed left hooks, but Almeida hits a little bit harder, and Almeida has a chin. They landed at the same time. It could have been a double knockout. Oh, it looked like the Dan Hardy Carlos Condit fight. They both throw the two, and then they both come off with the left hook, and the guy with the better chin uh, wins there. All right, that was a bad one. Let's move on. Oh, actually, we hit the under 2.5. Right, we had the under 2.5 that hit. We lose the Hassan round one, and we lose the Hassan decision. But the under 2.5, we had the most money on. Okay, that's right. We made profit. All right. I thought we had loaded up on the round one only. So we lost the round one only, but win the under 2.5. That's not bad. We're into the Kona main event. What time is it? 8:45. Oh, okay, so decent pace. 8:45. That's not bad. Two fights to go. Let me see. Messages. Okay. Moving on. No point in dwelling on the past. Moving on. Ponzinibbio, the Carlston Harris. Okay, so right off the bat, just to give you guys some time to go bet it, I did bet Ponzinibbio money line. I took him for $1,000, 2 units. So I'll tell you why here. So Santiago 11-6 in the UFC. You can see here of his time in the UFC fight, or sorry, he's never been submitted. On the Carlson Harris side, he's 4-2 in the UFC. 50% of his wins coming from submission. He has two KO losses, both of them by knockout. So worth noting that one there as well, right? Santiago Ponzinibbio, he's going to be a distance striker. Look at this, 95% of his strikes coming from a distance. So you'll want to see him. He'll be on the outside. He rarely gets into the ground and rarely throws any clinch strikes. Abdul Razak still getting up. He's fucked. Don't let him sit there. He's gonna fall off the chair. They picked him up, put him on a stool, and it has no support. And he's gonna topple. Looks like he might be back now. He's like, what happened? Wow, he's gonna be out for a while. 95% striking for Ponzinibbio, right? He goes to the head, pretty head target heavy at 83%. Overall head target accuracy of 35%. Goes to the body 9% and goes to the legs at 8% of the time there. He does mix in some of the takedowns. He's been 20-6 on his takedown attempts. I don't think he goes for a takedown here. I think he's going to be the better striker. So I don't think he looks for a takedown. On the Carlton Harris side here, 37% head strike defense, 78 towards the body, 81 towards the legs. Again, he has been knocked down twice in the UFC. He only has 5 or 6 fights, I do believe. So pretty noteworthy there. Overall striking distance defense for 43%, distance spiking against or accuracy 72%. So keep that in mind. On the Carlton Harris side, he is 67% of his strikes coming from the distance, 11% on the clinch, 22% on the ground. He does go to the ground and throw some ground strikes there. In terms of the target breakdown, look at this. He goes to the body more often, 43% head target accuracy. Body is 75%. Body target. I got to mix those up. Body target 15% for Carlton Harris and 5% to the legs. In terms of head strike defense, Ponzinibbio pretty good at 29%. Again, he stays in range. Very hard to hit Ponzinibbio, but he has been rocked a couple of times in his last couple of fights. He's getting up there. He also has 5 knockdown attempts. Knockdowns against. The grappling here, his grappling, Carlton Harris, 17 attempts, 5 of them has been successful. What you'll find is he likes the body lock. He'll clinch in, he'll work the clinch against the fence, and then he'll get the takedown. He doesn't really shoot like a blast double. Takedown defense, though, from Ponzinibbio, kind of an issue, has allowed 11 takedowns on 28 attempts. So striking wise, I give the edge to Ponzinibbio. I like his straight punches a lot more. He does throw the outside low kick quite a bit in terms of his striking. Strike thrown by round here. You can see his output comes up as the rounds go on, right? So 41 strikes on average he throws round 1, 62 in round 2, and 67 in rounds 3 on average. So landing more strikes as the rounds go on. And then look at this. He does have a lot of knockdowns in round number 3. 1 knockdown in round number 2, but 3 knockdowns in round number 3. So that late finish is definitely an option there for Ponzinibbio. On the Carlton Harris, let's go on to the defensive striking for Ponzinibbio. As the fight goes on, he does eat a little bit more strikes as well. So it's he's been knocked down twice in the round 1, once in round 2, and twice in round 3, and does absorb more damage as the fight goes on as well. Carlton Harris, offensive striking. He's not a huge volume guy. On average, throwing 33 strikes in round 1, landing 16 of them. You'll see he's more of a right hand counter. He wants to step back and throw the right hand on the counter, so his volume is not too great. I find when he's throwing this counter, it looks more like a push. Keep an eye on it. It's like a shot put into a punch. I really question the power behind it because it's not just a straight jab coming off the hip. It's coming more of a slap. So he does have some power in his hands. He's very fast for the division. So it's going to come down to the jab for Santiago Ponzinibbio. I think he can get the jab going, and I think he can get the outside leg kick going. It's going to be orthodox versus orthodox. If you remember the Ponzinibbio versus Neil Magny, let me just show you in terms of the numbers. Ponzinibbio versus Neil Magny. You can see he's going to this outside low kick. 5 out of 5 in round 1, 4 of 4, 5 of 6, 8 of 8. He went to that leg early and often, and then actually winning by TKO by leg kicks, right? Same thing against Jeff Neal. 4 of 4 in round 1, 7 of 7, 6 of 6 in those leg kicks. So keep the eye out for Santiago Ponzinibbio and those leg kicks. They can really add up into a 3-round fight. So especially being orthodox versus orthodox, it's really going to hamper the ability for Carlton Harris to 1, throw the right hand counter as fast, and 2, work into the body lock, get the clinch down. So I think the leg kick's going to make a difference at range for Carlton Harris. He's going to have to grapple early, I think. He's going to have to get in on the hips, try to get the fight down to the ground. Once he's on the ground, Carlton Harris, he likes to control more. Nothing really stood out for me. His top game wasn't the greatest. His bottom game wasn't the greatest. It wasn't like he was like chaining submissions together, but I did hear that he just got his black belt. So maybe he's looking to show it off. Maybe we'll see. So Carlton Harris, his go-to submission, though, is the front anaconda choke. As guys normally shoot in on him, or in the grappling exchanges, you'll see him jump for the anaconda, trying to get the neck. So keep an eye on the clinch if he looks for that. That's the only submission I can really see him getting. So the submission is live, but again, Ponzinibbio never been submitted in all of his professional fights. Is Carlton Harris the best sub guy? That's going to sub him out. So that's how I see the fight going in terms of the odds. Let's pull them up here. It is a 3-round fight. So we talked about how both guys can be knocked down, kind of, can be rocked a little bit. The under 2.5, not a bad look there. Both guys can find the knockout. Ponzinibbio getting a little bit up there in age, but I think Ponzinibbio is going to be the better striker. I think he's going to be a little bit better. Again, I'm taking Ponzinibbio on the money line. I do think that if he gets his game going and he's staying on the outside, he's trying to avoid the grappling, that the leg kicks will wear off, will do damage. I think he can win a decision at plus 275. I don't think, if Carlton Harris can survive, or at least maybe there's some grappling time to make the fight go a little bit longer, I think he can win the decision there. So Carlton Harris, not worth it at plus 450. It's really only that front anaconda for me, so I'm not going to take that. KO is kind of live with the right hand counter, but then I talked about that right hand that he throws. I'm going to say for Carlton Harris, he can win a decision as well, just from controlling top time and grappling maybe. Ponzinibbio KO round 3, not a bad look at plus 1100. We talked about the leg kicks. Submission, nope. Carlson Harris KO round 3 as well. All of those lines available here. So let's go over to fighting props, fighter props. There we are. Carlton Harris, a significant strike. Okay, so in terms of the significant strike, it really depends. 'Cause I don't really know how these fights are going to go. So if Carlton Harris doesn't choose to grapple, then all of the significant strike totals should go up, right? They're not the best defensively. They're not the highest volume, especially because I think the fights goes a little bit longer. I think that Carlton Harris can hit any of these like significant strike totals, but I haven't played them because I do think that Carlton Harris might come out and try to grapple early and into round one. So that none of these strikes really land, right? It really depends on how the game script is going to go. In terms of takedowns, they're a little bit more easier to judge. Carlton Harris over 1.5 takedowns. I would lean the under, but it wouldn't surprise me to go over. It is pretty close there. And then Santiago Ponzinibbio for takedowns. Oh, he has them at a half. Again, this is a fight IQ, what he really wants, because I don't think he wants a takedown. So I like the under minus 165. But if he did want a takedown, I think he could easily get it. Carlton Harris doesn't have the best takedown defense or grappling from the bottom. So it wouldn't surprise me if he gets a takedown either. I wasn't really able to land. I think I'd take maybe the under, if anything, but it's more, I think I took Carlton Harris under. Is that what's left in our takedown thing? Hold on. Razak. Oh, Razak got 0 takedowns. Let me just look this up here. So Calicardi, 0 takedowns. Razak, 0 takedowns. Soriano, 0 takedowns. Ogden, under 1.5. So we just left with Ribas. Okay. I'll see if I can find it for you. Hold on. I just want to see what the actual results are. If anybody can tell me in the chat, that would be it. I think we just left with Ribas. You said we're 4 for 4 for takedowns? Completed here. Oh man, it's the wrong one. Okay, I just have to confirm. Razak 0 takedowns. Right, he got knocked out. He didn't get the takedown. Karakadi 0 takedowns. Soriano under 1.5 takedowns. That hit. Ogden 1.5 takedown. I don't think he got the takedown either. So yeah, all we're left with is Ribas under 2.5 takedowns to win $11,000. And then this one was Ogden Ribas. Oh, another 800 there. So it's almost $12,000 if Ribas under 2.5 takedowns. Why would she shoot for a takedown? Doesn't make sense. She's gonna want to keep the fight standing. I'm gonna get so screwed. It's gonna be these fucking hip tosses, and we'll get into that shortly. I just wanted to see those. So we're live on those takedowns. Very good. Be something to cheer for in the Ribas fight. These takedowns here, again, I don't think he really goes for it, but he couldn't as well. So that's what I have. What you guys have in the chat, let me know. What else? Sorry. Let me go through what I have here. So Ponzinibbio on the money line, 2 units, so $1,000 to win 1,000. I got minus 102. Ponzinibbio to win by decision, plus 310. I have $150 to win 500 in that range. 465. Ponzinibbio decision only minus 140. Oh, I was only able to get $91 on that. Oh, Ponzinibbio Harris ends by split decision. I did take for $50. It's plus 550. That's not a bad look. It could be a split the way that these guys fight. Ponzinibbio's last like 2 or 3 split decisions in his past. It sort of was a must play based on the history there, right? Oh, and then I took Carlton Harris submission only money line. I'll show you that one here. Here. I don't write well. Minus 400. So Santiago Ponzinibbio, I don't think he grapples, and in his UFC career, he's never attempted a submission. So I think this was a free square. Carlton Harris, if he's going to do it, he's going to win by submission in that front anaconda choke. I don't mind this play because I think the sub equity is all on the Harris side. I mean, Ponzinibbio can maybe attack a guillotine if Carlton Harris really shoots in the double leg, but that's not really what he does. He doesn't really shoot those kind of takedowns. So I think the submission upside is on Carlton Harris. I need a drink. Again, thank you for joining me on this Saturday night, first one of 2025. Cheers, boys. Oh yeah, okay. Here, Anonymous says we only need the Ribas takedown for under. So let me show you what we're talking about. Because not everybody knows, and that's okay. So if you go here, patreon.com/fighting stats. This is where we have all our posts here. Let's go down and load up these things, man. Okay. Those are our takedown props on Bet Online. Those are some round robins that we have. Oh, here's our takedown props. Two more takedowns. Let's see what this was. Selecki, Dern, and Copy. Oh, see, Kopylov got the two takedowns. We had $22 to win 14,000. Dern to get three takedowns. Selecki to get two. Selecki only got one. Fuck. What's this one? Felipe Burns. Oh, that one lost. Boons and Medic ones went us, and then submission only line. Okay. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Joe Selecki split. Takedowns. We have our NFL play here. We took the Houston over 1.5 field goals. That's reduced 300. Okay, here we are. Trey Ogden under 1.5. I think that hit. Ribas under 2.5. That one's pending. Puna under 1.5. That one hit. Razak under 1.5. He never got it. And Karaskeri Ernesta under 2.5. So that was $200 to win almost 6,000 there. So that one just needs the Ribas. That was a 5-play parlay. And then this one was a $300 parlay under 1.5. Karasketa, that one hit. So another Ribas one there for another 1,100. I think there might have been one more, but yeah. So we're real live on that. That's what we're cheering for, just so that you get some context there. You can go bet the under 2.5. You can join me. Ribas under 2.5 takedowns. That's still available on DraftKings. All right, so they're going through the highlight package here. Let's see if anything jogs our mind. Carlton Harris with the right hand. Ponzinibbio with the right hand knocks out. Yeah, yeah. This one there's a scramble. Ponzinibbio has a spinning back fist KO. Carlton Harris says he has a complete game. Yeah, I didn't think so highly of him, but anyways, um, yeah, I went through the. Oh, you guys are talking about the hedge. Okay, so you guys are talking about the takedown thing. Do we hedge plus 140? Should we hedge? I mean, you can. If it's a lot of money, I don't normally hedge. I was gonna let it ride. I didn't even think about it. I guess I can go in there and hedge the other side. Only one dog on the main card. Who do we like? We like Ponzinibbio if he just coming in. I'm on Ponzinibbio here. Ponzinibbio. Okay. Let's talk about this here. So it's for the main event, Dern versus Ribas. They're taking their time on this Pomo stuff. Over here are fighter props. Significant stress. Let's talk about it here. So the under 2.5 now it's minus 190. It's definitely not minus 190. It's plus 140. Like, yeah, you can come by. Okay. Plus 140. Just because, okay, I would normally say don't hedge, but I think we got it at like minus 110. What was it on the picture? Oh, it's not on the picture there. I think we got it like minus 110. I was like, there's no way that Ribas is going to go for a takedown. So the lines moved a lot, though. Now it's plus 140. Because the line movement, I think you're okay with hedging a little bit. You're buying back on it. And because you're getting a better line that was obviously there, you don't want to be down either. So we have, what, $1,000 on it? Yeah. I don't want to be down 1,000 after being so close either, too, right? Okay, hold on. We have 1,500. What? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Let me just log in. Let me get this bet in while I remember. Carlson, Dominic Cruz saying he has power in his hands. Okay, so I'm in. I think you're okay. Fighter props. Would it be a square move? Under two, over 2.5. Okay, so I can. It's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna put. Let me see what it is. I put it twice. Oh, I might have put it twice. That's why. No, they're different. Oh yeah, they are twice. No, no, they're different. There's one with Tulio. I have one with Tulio, and I have one with thing. So all right, we're good. Definitely gonna put. So we 2 5. We're in for 700 on this takedown parlay. So we'll put 700. We'll put 700. All right, 700 went through on the over 2.5 takedowns. Just as a hedge, do not tail that, please. I do not think it's going to hit. All right, Ponzinibbio coming in. Somebody asked me if, because Ponzinibbio is doing the Spanish commentating. You know how like Anik and Rogan are the commentators for the English side? Ponzinibbio does the Spanish commentating. So people are thinking that this might be a sign of retirement. I don't think so. I think because you're doing TV, you're being an analyst. I think it requires you to do more tape study, get more familiar with what to look for, and then obviously you're going to do the same thing when you're fighting your opponent, right? So I think that he's going to use those tape study skills, and not like other fighters don't do it, but at least come up with a good game plan. Hopefully, go to the outside low kick, work the jab, things like that. See the same thing that we see on film. Okay, so because we have time, we'll touch on the Ribas fight and the Dern fight because I really haven't started that. So I'll stop it halfway through. But okay, so they fight. They fought 5 years ago when Mackenzie Dern first came into the UFC. It was up a weight class. Mackenzie Dern wasn't really serious about her weight at that point. She was often missing weight, and so she comes into the UFC very raw striking, really only known as a BJJ girl, right? So. Ribas is able to keep distance. Mackenzie Dern clinches up. They throw her down. Ribas rides out the top time, but Ribas really wants nothing to do with the ground. Anytime Mackenzie Dern opens up her guard, Ribas just stands back up and says, "Let's go strike again." So I think the same thing's going to happen here. That's why we took the under 2.5 takedowns. But um, so Ribas ends up winning a 3-round decision, 30-27, able to keep the fight standing. Pretty impressive, right? So a lot's changed since that fight, though. So Mackenzie Dern's a lot more jacked now. She went into Brazil, found some stuff to help her really, motivation, I guess, to get there. And then she always has the ground game to fall back on, right? So sometimes, you look at the Angela Hill fight, the Mackenzie Dern that fought her, because they're so worried about the takedowns, the hands drop a little bit. Ribas was always hittable to begin with at 115. So I can see, Mackenzie Dern, faking a takedown, throwing an overhand, catching her, winning some striking battles that way. But overall, I think Ribas is the better technical striker. I do think that she has a judo background to sort of negate some of the takedowns. And I think that she can work her way and win a decision here. I think it's close. I think it's 50-50. It's sort of like 55-45. So that's why I said I'm picking Ribas to win. I think she has the tools. It really depends on how good Dern can look over those 5 rounds, and if he can grapple, if she can get the takedown. But if she can't, Ribas is the better striker. I think that she can pick her apart on the feet. So Ribas by decision is the pick. But because the odds are so wide, I have to take a shot on Mackenzie Dern. I think I got her plus 175. I can't remember. It was a small shot, but she has all the upside. And I think because the grappling is going to be fairly close, we might be able to get a good price on Amanda Ribas live betting, because as soon as she gets the takedown, the odds are going to start flipping. Money's going to come on the Dern side. So we might find some opportunities to come back on the Ribas side, get plus money on both sides. So that's a quick breakdown. We'll go into the stats when they show up there. Oh, man. I took too much time here. So let me see. I got to log in. So they are into the cage. All right. So we're going to go start the clock. All right. Ponzinibbio is off. Jab there from Harris misses. Ponzinibbio taking the center of the cage, inside kick there from Harris. Jab there, misses to the body there from Harris. A little bit of a slower pace, but Ponzinibbio coming forward, jabs to the body. Inside kick there from Harris. Harris being a little bit busier. Ponzinibbio still with the forward pressure here. I'm trying to do three things at the same time here. I need a helper. Left, right. Oh, Ponzinibbio with the big right hand lands. He rocked him with the right hand. He went left hook, right hook. Got around the guard. Rocked Harris. He's a little bit wobbled here. Harris with the kick up front, up the middle. Right hand there from Harris. Outside low kick there from Ponzinibbio. Right hand return there from Harris. Keep an eye on that lead leg. Ponch should start working the leg now. 1-1-2 enters in. Ponzinibbio lands that right hand. 1-2 again for Harris misses. Again, we see that weird overhand right. Nice right hand to the body there from Harris. All right, there we go. Orthodox versus Orthodox, still inside low kick there from Harris. Both guys bouncing on their feet, looking to counter. Logging in. All right, so Ponzinibbio minus 270 on the live line. Harris shoots in for a single leg. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Ponzinibbio circles off, breaks off. He's back up to the center. So worth noting, he was deep on those hips there. Ponzinibbio, nice takedown defense, able to keep the fight standing. Ponzinibbio doesn't want to go down to the ground there either. Minus 298 live for Ponzinibbio. Outside low kick again. Hard outside low kick for Ponzinibbio. That one was nice. Lead high kick misses for Harris. Inside low kick. Harris is really just landing these little inside low kicks, whereas Santiago is going outside low kick and it's landing pretty hard. He's landed 2 or 3 quite there. Harris misses on the right hand counter. Ponzinibbio staying way outside the distance. That's good. Keeping range. Minus 270 on the live line. Minus 230 on DraftKings. Right hand lands there from Harris. Looks like Ponzinibbio able to eat it. Inside low kick there from Harris again. 1-1-2 misses for Santiago. I missed the clock. Damn. Right hand there from Harris. Outside low kick. Both guys traded kicks, but both guys went outside low kick. So that's 3 down. Misses on the right hand as Ponzinibbio comes in. Right hand there lands for Ponzinibbio. Oh, they're in close. Get out of there. I don't want to see a brawl. I want to see Ponzinibbio out on the outside. 1-2 misses there from Ponzinibbio. He's really loading up on these shots. Another big 1-2 misses. As Ponzinibbio is coming in, Harris is looking for the check left hook. He keeps going to it. That's his move back, check left hook. So keep an eye on that. Another hard outside low kick for Ponzinibbio lands. That's 4 or 5 already. 1-2 there for Ponzinibbio. Both guys there. Minus 145 for Ponzinibbio. Nice sprawl there. Oh, I like this minus 145. Oh, they got clipped there. All right, I'm holding off. It's dropping to minus 160. It's coming up again, eh? Minus 145. Oh, he got rocked there. He got buzzed there with a left jab there. Ponzinibbio backing up. Oh, both guys trade jabs there. Looks like Harris has a chin enough. Big right hand misses from Harris. Big right hand over the top, behind the ear lands. Harris hits him with a right hand. Ponzinibbio survives, back up to his feet. They're clinching up against the fence. Ponzinibbio breaks off, and they're back up. Okay, so that's going to be a Harris round, right? So if he can get the Harris 9 now, he probably wins this round no matter what. Minus 195. Otherwise, if you want to wait off, we might take. Oh, right, big right hand for Harris. 1-2 lands. Uh-oh. Survives for Ponzinibbio. He's back up to his feet, but he's what? He needs to survive. So he's throwing it there. Oh, they're throwing up against the fence. Big Ponzinibbio's back. He's not wobbled. He's back to his feet. 2 seconds. Inside kick there. Oh, wow. Ponzinibbio back to the head. Back of the head. Yeah, he got clipped in the back of the head. Ponzinibbio recovered. He survived to the end of round 1. All right. Oh man, no, it's gonna see. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be a great live betting spot here. It really depends on how good Ponzinibbio can come back from this. Uh, if he's completely rocked, we'll know a couple of seconds into round two. If he's dazed and he's slow, otherwise, all this money you can see is piling up on the Carlton Harris side. He's minus 810 on DraftKings. It's still available here on FanDuel if you want that FanDuel line. I do think he'll come down, but yeah, he got rocked. He's definitely lost that round. So plus 500. I don't mind that play, but you got him clean. He came over. He came over the top with it. It goes like around the guard kind of thing. And then Panzinio, all right, I won't press it. I'll let it go. I don't want to load up and a couple of big breaths there from Panzinio. Let's go round two here. All right, there's start. All right. All right, both Orthodox versus Orthodox. Back to the center of the cage, round two. Jab there from Harris. Looks like Ponzinibbio has recovered. Now the line's coming down a little bit. Yeah, good head movement, but Harris still looking for that check left hook. I wonder if Ponzinibbio looks to grapple. Outside low kick, he goes back to the kick. That's what I would like to see. More kicks. There's another hard outside low kick for Ponzinibbio. Oh, that jab, that lead hand's coming about a lot slower there for Harris. Keeping the Harris has some skinny legs, man. Look at how skinny those are. More leg kicks. More. Jab misses there from Ponzinibbio. Inside kick there from Harris. Harris coming, Pons coming forward. Nice jab there from Harris lands. Harris keeps looking for this like shovel uppercut. 349 left in the round two. Oh, nice right hand there from Harris lands. Pawns plus 300 on DraftKings. I want to see more kicks before I play this Ponzinibbio line. Ponzinibbio keeps on coming into this like he's brawling in there, and his hands are a little bit low. I don't like the brawls because the hands are low for Ponzinibbio. 1-1-2 lands for Ponzinibbio lands. Ooh, that landed clean. Harris moving backwards. Harris face is all messed up. The lead kick. Oh, right hand over the top. It just hit the shoulder, man. It was there. It hit the shoulder. Harris shoots in for a takedown. Doesn't get it. Santiago keeps it standing. See? Big slap there from Calvin Harris. Oh, misses. Just Ponzinibbio's throwing with power, man. It's just as soon as one of these connect, he's dipping his head, throwing with power, and they're just missing off the shoulder, just over the head. Inside kick there from Harris. Left hand misses for Pons. Oh, they're throwing now. 1-2 there for Pons. Back to even. Hey, look at this money. Right hand over the top there from Harris lands. Pons, you got to keep that hand up, man. Right hand, left hook lands for Harris. Drops Pons again. Go take the Harris line. Take the Harris line. That's two drops. He's going to win this. Oh, it's off the board. Harris. Let's see if we can get some Carlton Harris minus 115 live. Yeah, okay, we got minus 115, $330 on it. We got it fast. Minus 115 we got. Carlton Harris now dropped in twice in 2 rounds, right? So you sort of have to give it to them based on drop downs. But the Ponzinibbio side, we've sort of hedged off a little bit, especially at Pick'em there. So because we have Pons at minus 102, Pons has to go to the kick. Oh, he's loading up. The 1-2 is just missing. Both guys trade jabs. Big overhand right there from Harris. Jab to the body, uppercut. 107 left in round number two. Hanging out here, both guys throwing jabs. Remember, we talked about the volume of Ponzinibbio into rounds 3. Left hook lands for Ponzinibbio. I would take Ponzinibbio at plus 400 maybe. I think he's down 2 rounds still. And he has to land a big shot to win this. I think the knockout's probably around plus 400, but he's throwing, man. Nice jab there from Ponzinibbio lands. 20 seconds left in round number 2. Stumbles back there from Harris. Harris coming forward now. So Harris still moving well. His face is a little bit battered, but he's still moving well. 1-2 there from Pons. 1-2 there from Pons. You know what? Let me see some more damage, and we're talking. Maybe. Maybe. What do you guys think? Was it a slip? It might have been a slip. I didn't see the. I gotta see the replay. It looked like Harris got another knockdown. Pons, it's close, man. Harris is he's gassed on the stool, mouth open. He has nothing left. And Pons, we talked about his volume into round 3, right? It's the most. Round 3 is his highest volume round, right? So if this line blows out, there's a chance that Pons kind of won that round, right? With the damage coming back. If it was a slip, I don't remember. I thought it was a knockdown. If it was a slip, I think he can get that round back, or may have ended up winning the round, right? So it could be 1-1. It's probably 2-0. Round 1, I guess, could have been a 10-8 as well. So maybe if round 1 is a 10-8, then Pons is fighting for a draw. I think the split decision that we took was pretty live. Said Pons round 2. Yeah, they called it a knockdown on the broadcast. I got to see the replay. Round number 3. Carlton Harris already with the takedown attempt. Oh, Ponzinibbio just throws him off, shucks him off there. Another kick there. Ponzinibbio is not going to follow him down to the ground. No way. Just mangle up his legs. Referee, get out of there. Referee, get out. Let him kick, man. Referee's already going to stand him up. He's working, man. Referee's still looking at him, coming closer. Don't do it. Let him kick his legs off a little bit more. Keep kicking. Yeah. More kicks. He does want to go into the guard. Carlton Harris tries to sprawl. Uh-oh. Carlton Harris gets a takedown. I don't know if it wasn't a takedown because you were already on the ground. Carlton Harris on the back, defended. Nice takedown defense from Ponzinibbio. Doesn't look like Carlton Harris is going to get this takedown. Yeah, that was a weird takedown. All right. Oh, big right hand there from Santiago off the guard. This fight's going to be interesting. Big right wave by Carlton Harris. Oh, right hand lands for Ponzinibbio. Nice jab there for Carlton Harris. 3:23 left in round number 2 or round number 3. 1-2 to the body there from Santiago. Nice jab there lands for Santiago. Plus 166 for Santiago. Yeah. I'll tell you who I think is winning the round so far. But I think Pons is having his way, right? He gets to dictate where the fight goes. I think he's winning the round so far. Carlton, a big jab. Big lazy jab. If he can time it on that jab, oh yeah, see the head's on the center. Oh, big right hand there from Ponzinibbio lands. Oh, Carlton Harris moves back. He's stumbling back. Ponzinibbio, big right hand again. Big right hand counter misses there from Harris. Oh, big right hand lands. Oh, Harris is rocked. Harris is rocked. He didn't go down. 1-2 lands for Santiago. Santiago finishes. Ground and pound. Harris is rocked on the ground. He's trying to grab. He's trying to hold on. Santiago's wants nothing to do with it. Back up to his feet. He's rocked on his feet. Ref, get in there. One more big shot. It's done. He just needs one more. The referee's close by. Oh, just misses. I think we want decision though, right? Oh, this could be a 10-8 round. Oh, he's throwing all of them. Left, right. 1-2 lands for Ponzinibbio. Oh, here's the rock. It's done. How does the referee? Oh, now he's in. He's in. The referee called it. Ponzinibbio, round 3 KO. Let's go. Could have. Oh, man. Ponzinibbio. My man. Yeah, we get there. Okay, so what else do we have here? So how do we do there? Okay, so we had 1,000 on Ponzinibbio money line. That wins. We had 150 on Ponzinibbio decision. It fucking almost got there. That would have been better. 150 to win 500. We have Santiago Ponzinibbio decision only. That would have hit, I think, as well. And then we had Ponzinibbio Harris ends by split decision for $50. That was looking could potentially be a split. And then Carlton Harris submission only, so that pushes there. So we definitely make money on that. It could have gone a lot better, but we win there. So the two biggest bets there end up hitting. We end up hitting the Ponzinibbio, and we end up hitting the Thiago Moises bet. Those were the two biggest bets of the night there. So all we have left is Mackenzie Dern money line. We have $400 on the money line plus 164. We have Mackenzie Dern decision for $100 at plus 490. And we have Mackenzie Dern split decision plus 1,200 for $15. All right. Where's my drink here? How did you guys do? Did you guys take any of that round 3? I wish I took that Ponzinibbio round 3. Fox says another questionable stoppage. That one. Yeah. Matt Fox says amazing. Says anonymous says probably broke even. Hey, better than losing. I mean, if they stopped the Chris Curtis stoppage, then this one was more deserving of a stoppage than the Chris Curtis stoppage. So no, this was not worse than Curtis. No, I had money on Ponzinibbio, but I don't think it was worse than Curtis. Nope. Okay. While they read out the decision there or the results, let's get into the stats. We did talk. All right, so Mackenzie Dern 8-5 in the UFC. You can see here 0 wins by knockout, so definitely a hole there. But that means that we get better odds, so we'll keep that in mind. 50% of her wins, but coming from submission. 50% coming from decision. Does have 5 losses. Does get KO'd or a decision there. I think she has a no contest in there. That's why the math is not mathing. Amanda Ribas 7-4 in the UFC. Most of her wins coming from decision, 57%, and her 4 losses, half from KO, half of decision. So Mackenzie Dern, everybody knows, BJJ artist from the young age, trained by Megatron, very high level BJJ on the ground. But her striking here, 70% of striking coming from a distance, 18% on the ground. She does work in some ground and pound when she does get to the ground, so that's worth noting there. 11% in the clinch. She'll work the clinch there as well. Overall distance striking accuracy at 33%, not great at distance. When she does strike, she goes to the head at 88%, 35% accuracy towards the head. Body 8% target, and 74% accuracy to the body. And then leg targets rarely kicks at 4%, 91% there. This is the biggest thing for me on offense is Mackenzie during her takedown offense. 60 attempted, 9 successful, overall takedown accuracy of 15%. But this is over the course of her career, and she is improving. So that's something to keep in mind there. On the Amanda Ribas side, 34% head strike defense, body defense 57%, body strike defense, leg kick 77. She's only been taken down 4 times on 27 attempts. So in terms of the number, you look at 15% takedown accuracy, and then you look at like an 85% takedown defense for Ribas. It looks like Ribas should be able to keep the fight standing. And then on offense, I think she has a little bit better numbers offensively. But so it's on the Ariba side, 85% of her fight strikes coming from a distance, right at 95%, 9% on the ground, 5% on the clinch. She is okay on the ground. 32% head strike accuracy, 55 towards the body, 10% leg target, 80% leg kick accuracy. So when she does strike, she goes to the head at 76%. So she does have one knockdown in the UFC there as well. And then the head strike defense for Mackenzie Dern hasn't been great. 35% head strike defense, 77 to the body. You can see here she was knocked down 6 times, but I think 4 of them were coming against Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade is definitely a big hitter. So something to keep an eye on there. So takedown defense. This is what I don't think. Like Ribas has been taking down when she has the advantage on the in the ground. I just don't think she thinks she has the advantage. I don't think she wants to take Dern where she feels best. So Ribas probably keeps the fight standing. I love the over under 2.5 takedowns there. Offensive striking, we'll briefly touch on. We'll do by round here, so you can see round by round. Mackenzie Dern pretty consistent. 16 strikes landed in round 1, 15 in round 2, 18 in round 3, 18 in round 4, and 14 in round 5. So in that 15 to 20 strike range there. And again, not a lot of leg kicks. So that's pretty impressive. Again, she's fought Amanda Lemos, a really good striker. Jessica Andrade, really good striker. Angela Hill, good striker. Yan Shannon, good striker. Tisha Torres, good striker. Marina Rodriguez, good striker. Like she's fought some decent strikers. So her number's not bad in terms of the striking, right? Defensive striking, obviously, she's eating more punches as the fight goes on. Her defense seems to decline as the fight goes on because they're a little bit tired. And again, we just went through those who's list of strikers, so that doesn't surprise me as well. These are some high level strikers. Ribas is up there in striking as well, so I'm not saying that they're levels above Ribas, but look here. So moving over to Ribas offensive striking here. So her volume does go up as the fight goes on. So maybe round 1 is a little bit close in the first couple of rounds there. We might be able to get a good line on Amanda Ribas, especially if Dern gets a takedown into those rounds. But we're going to be really looking at the takedowns, the grappling there, right? Who can really establish a game when live betting here. So the volume goes up as the strikes go on for Ribas. I do think that Ribas probably pulls away into rounds 3, 4, and 5 until those strikes. If they were close in the first 2 rounds, I think they're going to be a little bit higher in the later 3 rounds, right? So Ribas numbers striking against, right? Only been knocked down once. That was against Verna. You know, you shouldn't be Verna shouldn't be knocking you out. She doesn't really have the striking, right? She's a BJJ girl as well, but she threw the overhand right, knocks down Ribas, but Ribas quick to recover. So I think if Dern throws that overhand right, she can get the knockdown. I just don't think she's gonna get knocked out cold, and then it just could be like a club and sub type. Oh, that reminds me, same game parlay. I got to do this. Okay, so we were talking about how. We're talking about how the game script's going to go, right? And we think that Mackenzie Dern's going to come out. We think that she might try to grapple at least, shoot in for a takedown, something like that, right? So I think that should be the game plan. You have a good edge. You're gonna at least try, because she's a lot bigger now, because she's a lot stronger, because Amanda Ribas gives up some wild, like her striking's a little bit wild at times. So I can see her getting giving up a takedown. This is the same game parlay here. Let me just load it up. I want to put it in before I forget it. Okay, same game parlay. We'll follow along here on DraftKings so that you know what I'm looking for. Ribas, fight props. Okay, so look at Ribas is minus 198. Now the line's coming down a little bit, right? So minus 198. Talking and doing these things. That's a good one. Okay, so Mackenzie Dern last fight. Oh, it came down a little bit, but I'm going to add to it. I'm going to play it. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 500. Let's do it. Because I have Dern here. So sorry, same game parlay on DraftKings. Let's see if I can get $500 on this same game parlay. We got it in. So plus 390. So here it is. Amanda Ribas to win. We just talked about it, right? She's minus 200 to win. And then we have Mackenzie Dern Total takedowns round one. Just one. We just need Mackenzie Dern to try to do what she wants to do, and that's grapple. And if she can get the takedown, I'm not saying that she's going to submit Ribas, but maybe she gets the takedown, lays on top. If for whatever reason Ribas is able to get back up to her feet, now we have plus 390 on Ribas money line versus minus 200. We've already taken Dern by decision. We have some Dern money. We have some Dern money line. This is a separate way to get it on the Ribas side, so you're covering both sides. So I took this for a unit, $500. Just as a hedge. I am rooting for the Dern side, but this covers me. I think I make a little bit if this hits. So we're going to be looking for a Mackenzie Dern takedown round one. And let's see what happens. Okay, hold on. Here. Here. Sorry, somebody changed the channel. Let's try to load that up. Okay. What else? What do you guys have? What do you guys need? Said Benny got suspended when I was going to put it on round 3. Damn, that was close. Okay. This thing's still loading. I'm trying to go over here. Two things at once. Sorry, give me a second here. Sorry, give me a second. Working, multitasking. Okay. This channel's not working. I would hate to go to. Oh, actually, let me go here. What's happening in the football game? 21-0 for the Ravens. Oh, they were a 9.5-point favorite. I thought that Steelers would keep it closer, but I didn't play anything. I was too focused on UFC that I missed the afternoon NFL game. But my priorities are UFC. And I'm glad I probably would have taken Steelers and some ridiculous props. All right, so Ribas is coming out. Oh, not this one. Got too many remotes, too many channels. All right, 4 wins by knockout, 4 by submission for Amanda Ribas. The channel that I was watching changed. All right, so just keep in mind, the live betting is going to be a little bit different. The change. Sorry, I had to change channels here, so this one still going. Oh, it looks like Mackenzie Dern's walking out. All right, so we have time. Where'd my drink go? Oh, here it is. What else do you guys need? Okay, so clear that same game parlay. The other thing, okay, we talked about the under 2.5 takedowns. For fight props, some long shots if you want. You could do like a Ribas round 3. Oh, we're still in the same game parlay. You could do like a Ribas KO round 3, 4, 5, somewhere in that range, right? If he's able to keep the fight standing. You could do Dern submission round 1. Oh, Dern submission round 1's 1,200. That might be a good cover too, man. So we needed that takedown round 1. If she gets it, she's gonna be on top. She could finish and you could lose the fight there, but so I'll leave it. Fan favorite. Anybody know she had a dog at the press conference, and she called it her like support dog and stuff. But what does she need support for? I never found out. Is it like emotional support? Is she going through something? She had gone through a divorce. She has a kid. Um, or does she have someone? She said it's her support dog. So anybody knows, let me know in the chat. All right. Let's close this one. Oh yeah, she took the first fight. She fought Amanda Ribas after 4 months of giving birth. What kind of decision was that? Oh yeah, she went to Jason Perillo, who's definitely a good striker. UFC odds live. Oh, you know what? I'm in a gambling mood. Might go play some poker after. Still, the night is young. Let me see if the poker room 9:36. Lots of time. But we're gonna play some 2-5, some PLO maybe. 5-10 PLO. All right, we might go play poker after. You gotta gamble when you gamble. Yo, dog. Remember exhibit? All right, we're live. All right, so we're rooting for takedowns. Let me see. So Dern submission. No, what's the best case here? Anything round one, because then Ribas goes under the 2.5. We definitely need the under 2.5 takedowns. And then so if Ribas wins round one, that's bad. If Dern wins in round one, that's okay. Dern gets the takedown round one. Ribas keeps it standing. That's best case, I guess. Ribas wins the decision with 0 takedowns. I'm ready. I'm ready. Where did the mouse go? Oh, all over the place. God damn it. We are rooting for takedown defenses. That's correct, sir. Amanda Ribas. Come on. Come on. Trying to get this fight loaded up in my mind. 3 times closing as a dog in 15 fights, 1-1 in those fights. Oh, it's not loading up. So we'll call it out here. Looks like they're starting for me. We'll put Dern here. Put Ribas there. Round number 1. All right, ready? And they're off. All right. Round number 1, both girls open up orthodox. Ribas in the yellow, Dern in the black. Outside low kick there for Mackenzie. Dern lands. That was surprising. That's something new. Another outside low kick there from Dern. Ribas tries to counter with a 1-2. Front kick there from Dern. Lead high kick misses there from Ribas. Outside kick lands for Ribas. Outside kick lands for Dern. So that's definitely part of the game plan for Dern is to slow her down with the leg kicks. 1-2-3 lands for Dern. Outside low kick there from Ribas. Outside low kick there from Dern. 1-2 return for Ribas. Spin kick there from Ribas. 4 minutes still left in this round. So far, so good. Striking affair. Get her comfortable a little bit, Dern, right? That's what we're doing. We're just getting her comfortable. Then we're going to load. We're going to level change when she loads up. Outside low kick again for Dern. Another outside low kick for Dern. Remember, it's orthodox versus orthodox. Keep it low. If we see Ribas switch to southpaw, then bet Dern. 1, 2, 3. Misses there for Ribas. Lead high kick there from Ribas. Kick to the body there from Dern. Ooh. Right hand lands for Dern. So far, pretty close striking, I think. 3 minutes left in the round. Pretty even on the feet, right? And Dern has the grappling upside. So you sort of have to play the value on Dern, right? We can see it right away that it's Ribas isn't taking away with it, going away with it in terms of striking. Dern, where's the takedown attempt? We're almost halfway through the round now. There's no takedown. 2:40 left in round number one. There's a takedown attempt. There's a takedown attempt. Gets the takedown. Let's go. Dern on top. One takedown. Beautiful. Beautiful. 2.5. So as soon as the halfway mark came, Dern got the takedown. It's Dern going to be in full guard. Watch Amanda Ribas. She keeps this closed guard. If I'm Ribas, I'm keeping that closed as much as possible here. You do not want Dern trying to pass. Ribas is going to accept this position and ride out the round. A restart next round. There's always next round. There's no way to force it up. So you give up your back getting up. You're going to give up a submission. You're going to, give up your back or you whatever. She's going to pass the position. Right now, you're in full guard. Ribas isn't opening up this guard. She'll control the position for the last 2 minutes and wait out the round here. So this screen was all messed up here. What are the odds? This might be a good Amanda Ribas side, guys, to take her. So she's going to lose this round, but there's still 4 more rounds, right? And so money's going to come in on this Dern side. But you see, Ribas is not taking any chances. She's close guard. She's controlling the position. She's not going to get submitted. So she's going to lose this round, and then Ribas is going to take over. So Ribas plus 184. So we did take that. Remember, we took that. Oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to hold because we got the takedown on Dern. And again, remember, we put a unit or $500 on that same game parlay for Dern takedown round one. Now we have the Ribas money line at plus 300, and we have the Dern money line at plus 167. We're free rolling both ways, baby. And we have 0 takedowns for Ribas so far. So let's keep it up. Yeah, I was rooting for Dern Dern. I put in a same game parlay Dern takedown round one, and then Ribas to win. So that was plus 390. Plus 390, and we have Dern money line. So we're covered, baby. I might not add live, but you guys can. I'll tell you my thoughts. So this is going to be a Dern round, right? This is all Dern round. This is all control. 3 minutes or 2.5 there for Dern. Plus the striking was pretty close. But we saw on the feet, it can be pretty close, right? So I'll let it ride. So 8 seconds for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Round number one. Connected. That's upsetting. All right. Keep it going here. Nothing there. Did anybody live bet Ribas? Plus 132. So it came down a little bit. What is DraftKings doing here? Yeah, that 196 was a good call. I should have hit it earlier, but we were good already with the takedown, so I didn't hit the Ribas money line. How is this one freezing? Her corner says, this round I think was hers. She's like, yeah, I know. All right, round two. Jeez. All right, second round, round two. Orthodox versus Orthodox. Outside low kick again, so Dern right back to the low kick. Inside kick there from Dern. Inside kick for Ribas. Dern shoots in for a takedown. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Was that a takedown? Oh man, I fucking hate that shit. I knew it was gonna happen. Dern shoots in for a takedown. Ribas, like she has good judo, so she hip tosses, and now she's on top. I don't know if they're gonna count that as a takedown, guys. Just finish her in this position. Jesus. Somebody's bleeding. Dern is on the ground. Dern's fine with this position as long as they're on the ground, right? As soon as as soon as she can, Ribas is out of there. So Dern's using this underhook on the right side, has the arm there, trying to set up like a kind of like a triangle. Oh, Ribas's right eye is drooping. Let's get a doctor in there, guys. So this could be a Ribas round, right? So now you're laughing, right? After the round one, if you had live bet Ribas, but Ribas has to do some damage here with the position. Right now it's Mackenzie Dern. I'm wondering if she can win a round off of her back. 3:24 left in round two. It's still Ribas on top in full guard. Dern has a butterfly on the left side. I think she's going to look for a sweep. Nice one. Nice save there for Dominic Cruz. Dern likes to be on her back in jiu-jitsu. Looking for a sweep. Still 3 minutes left in round number two. Oh man, I called this one perfectly. So Ribas is going to just hang out here on top, play real defensive, not really try to pass position at all, can control, do some damage as much as she can. She won't give up, but if she can stand up, she should try to stand up here. You guys have to let me know in the chat whether or not that's a takedown in round one, when the or takedown in round two. Couple of elbows there from Dern on bottom. This round is taking forever. Still dripping. See, and it's also dependent on the referee. Will he let them like hang out here? Jesus. Now this one, my TV channels, man. I gotta call the TV company. Oh, bear with me. I assume that she's just gonna end up the round on top. Oh, now it's back. 154. She's still on top. Channel was it? 150 here. Still 150 left. It's still Dern. Sorry, Ribas on top. Trying to get my channel back. ESPN. Yeah. Ribas is no such on the ground. I guess she can defend. Any of these Sky Sports. You have too many channels. You don't know which one it is. So now it's 1-1, right? It's 1-1 going into three. I favor Ribas in this position. If it's 1-1, I would live bet Ribas, especially at Pick'em. Will apply Mackenzie during attack and take a submission. She used it to get on top. She might get the position back. It's a minute left. She's going to run out of time here as Dern. Okay, we'll leave it as is. Can't find the other channel. Oh, look at this position. It's like a backwards thing. You just like a stretch here. Wow. 24 seconds. Dern's still on top. Dern into the full guard is going to round 3. So don't see. Yeah, because they're still in round 2. In round 3, after you'll see the takedown. You have to wait for it. All right. So I still think that's a Ribas round. It's still 1-1. And in terms of the cardio, in terms of the game plan, it's going to be that much harder for Dern to get those takedowns. It's going to be much easier for Ribas to start landing the strikes. I'm going to take Ribas again. Ah, man. I have that same game parlay that we're good. We're going to win 3 grand on that same game parlay if Ribas wins. And then we have Dern and Dern decision. So I'll do it. For the sake of it, let's do it. Let's do half a unit. Amanda Ribas plus 108. I think it's a brand new fight starting now. I think Ribas. Think of it this way: it was a regular 3 round fight. Would the odds be about the same, right? Dern's best chances were to grapple early, and she wasn't able to do it. Or at least it's 1-1 after 2. So Dern still needs to get 2 more takedowns, and we saw how hittable Dern can be in the later rounds. We saw how much value or saw how much volume that Ribas can throw. So we're gonna take Ribas for half a unit plus 108. Oop. All right, round number 3 started. High kick there. I'm a little bit behind. Dern jab. All right, here we go. All right, so Dern has a clinch now up against the fence. All right. Hips, a couple of foot stomps there for Mackenzie Dern up against the fence. They're clinched up against the cage. Head position from Dern. Couple of knees in the clinch here for Dern. Dern with a takedown. Oh my goodness, no. Was that a takedown again? Ribas on top. Ribas on top, Dern on bottom. It's oh man, she has no intention. She doesn't want anything to do with the ground. So it looks like Ribas is going to win this round, so that's okay. I think that's good for us. Ribas still on top. She's going to win this round. She's going to be up 2 rounds going into 4-5. I definitely think she's the favorite to win. I'd fucking smash this one. The Ribas is it still pick'em? Is it still pick'em on DraftKings? I'd hammer that. Ribas minus 215. Yeah, it's pick'em on DraftKings minus 115. I'd hit this for like 1,000. Going for the takedowns. Did she get 2? Still 3 minutes here. Oh, yeah, sorry. Mackenzie Dern working on an armbar now. Oh, she's really working. This armbar's deep. I take an armbar. No more takedowns. I'll take an armbar. Ribas defending right now. It's just 2v2. Who's stronger here, right? Dern's trying to use her legs to get involved, but right now they're just holding on to the arms. She's letting go of the grip on the back. What is she going to do? Armbar. She's still on armbar. Ribas some knees to the side. That's garbage. It's exactly what we thought. Just the judo. When she comes in, she's going to give up these fucking takedowns. Dern's still working on this armbar. They're just I don't know how to score these times. Like Dern's attacking the armbar, but because Ribas is flipped, oh, she might get it here, rolling it over, belly down. Where'd the camera go? Oh, she's gonna have the leverage here. I don't know how much time is left on the clock here. Minute to let go. She has the arm close. It's just a matter of getting the arm out. Oh, she let it go. Oh, yeah, she's already in mount. So she gave up the armbar and moved into mount. So Mackenzie Dern, less than a minute to go with Mackenzie Dern on top. Oh, Mackenzie Dern got that reversal. So she's trying to set up another armbar here. A couple of big strikes there for Dern. A couple of ground and pound. Ribas has nothing on the go, trying to do armbar on the other side. Get it. Armbar's close. Armbar's close. Oh, the arm's out. Arms out. Tap. Tap. Dern tap. Dern submission. Dern submission. During submission round 3, sorry to the live betting, but we get the takedowns, right? That was only 2 takedowns. Dern gets the submission, so we lose on the same game parlay. That's shitty. We lose live betting. Do we hit? Oh, we didn't take Ribas, and then we hit the Mackenzie Dern money line. We lose the Mackenzie Dern decision, but we win $11,000 on takedowns. Huge. Mackenzie Dern for 400 wins 656. We had 500 on the same game parlay, so plus 156 there. Decision loses. So in terms of pre-fight bets, we break even between the same game parlay and the pre-fight bets there. In terms of what the subscribers got, though, we hit the money line there. We hit the takedowns. That was a huge night there. So I got to tally it all up. Definitely a winning night. Our 2 biggest money line bets, Ponzinibbio and Thiago Moises, come through. We hit a money line underdog on Mackenzie Dern. We hit a takedown parlay, a 5-team takedown parlay for $11,000. That's nice there. We hit the under on the Almeida Hassan fight. A Kopylov decision, we lost. Got Christian Rodriguez as an underdog, plus 185. Euros Medic lost there. Ihor Pretoria lost. Thiago Moises wins. And then a couple of these long shots are dead. And then Kalari loses as a big underdog, and then all of these takedown props. So I got to tally it all up. I hope you guys liked the show. Let me just talk you through it. We can be found on all social media platforms. Fighting Stats. We did go through all of those stats. I won't show them to you again, but we do have all of the stats. Again, we do have a roster of data science scientists that go through, collect all of the information there for us. We use it on our betting. We have stats not available anywhere else. We're able to predict all of these takedowns and stuff like that because we have that edge. And so we make it available on our website, patreon.com/fighting stats is where you can find all the information there. Or you can just tail my bets. They're available as well. And let me do the stats. So I bring 20 years of experience betting on UFC. I've been doing this a while. Again, I'm not doing any other sports. Normally, I would do football. I would do basketball. UFC remains my priority. So, again, I'm dedicated this year, 2025, to make it a big year. Already off to a huge start, winning, at least $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 with $500 units. So want to check that out, patreon.com/fighting stats. My name is Art C. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Electrocute. I'm on Twitter a lot of the time. And then you can find us on our social media platforms as well. I'm going to try to do more of these streams going forward, unless it's a big pay-per-view where I want to just hang out with the boys and stuff. But I want to do this more often. Tell your friends, tell how good, how much insights you gain from this. And we'll go from there. Yeah, I could really appreciate a like and subscribe, all that stuff. Let your friends know. Thanks for watching. My name is Art C, and this is Fighting Stats. That is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Art C. If you like this type of content, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe. You'll get notified anytime we put out new content. In 2024, we are up over 118 units. That's $58,000 at $500 units. We are using our exclusive UFC stats, not available anywhere else. I'm telling you, it gives us a huge edge over our competition, helps us make money long term. So come join us today, patreon.com/fighting stats. That's where we put all of our bets, our best bets, our shoot for the moon parlays. You can visit us also on our website, fightingstats.com, for all of our stats there. We have a lot of new tools coming out. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.